All right, here we go. It's time to go live. Hot birthday stream. Happy birthday to me. Let's see. We're gonna say new Snorlax break. Sleepy Tyranitar close. Free ones. All right, let's hit save. Hot birthday stream. Let's go share this in Discord. We're going live for, what's today? Friday night. All right. I think we can call it a nighttime stream again. So we ran a poll, and you guys did want to run the stream later. It's Israel Rodriguez. What's up, man? So we're jumping over here. We'll let them know. Well, I am wrecked by this Wegovy stuff, man. I've had one meal today, and I feel like literally nauseous. All right, what do we got here? Tyler Davis, Bridget. Okay, those are good. Let's see. What do we want to do here? We want to grab our website. Oh, Mr. Dark Knight. Here we are. Just like the good old days. Not really. I mean, we're actually starting at 11 p.m. The good old days were like us starting at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. So I did stand up and walk away from Cares tonight to host this stream. We were sitting on the couch playing Halo Wars together. And I said, all right, I got to go now. So, you know, I kind of ended our playtime early. But then again, we got to hang out early too. So I guess it's a trade-off. I just can never seem to find the perfect balance. There's no way around getting a lot of hours for work and then, you know, like somehow also having a lot of free time. This just doesn't happen. So something or another is going to be given up. But yeah, I don't know. We'll give this a try. We'll try to keep it going. And the rule is, though, it has to finish at a reasonable time. I can't go to sleep at like 6 or 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning, which is what I was doing last time. I was just going to sleep really late at night. So we have the website pinned. Let's turn on the iPad. iPad's running out of juice. It does that, you know. All right, let's reopen this. I'm pretty tired, man. I feel really low energy. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. We're going to hit pause, and there we have it. Here we have it. What is up, guys? I just got a nostalgia hit. Rip mod. What's up, Mr. Derek? Yeah, when it comes to mods, we are being a lot more proactive with who has the role and who doesn't have the role. Basically, you know, what we're doing is we're handing out the role very quickly now, so you can get the role pretty easily. But if you're not actually in the stream very often or hanging out or doing some kind of interaction, we'll pull the role back now. So that's how it's going now. What we kind of had going on is we had a couple good mods that are in every stream, and then a whole bunch of mods that had the role, but they weren't really hanging out in the stream. So in one day, we took the role away from like 6 people. No worries, man. No problem. Just drink water. You'll feel better. I heard he hears everything. Who hears everything? Let's see. Mod. I'm a mod in spirit. But so nowadays, if you want to be a mod, you can just ask, and there's a good chance I'll just give you the mod role. And then what'll happen is when it comes time to it, I'm going to look at who has the mod role in YouTube. And if I can't think of how you're hanging out with us, I'm just going to pull the role back. So it's not a permanent thing. It's a quick moving thing. Except for Tammy, she gets the role indefinitely. Let me have a sip here. Oh, that's so good. I have a iced tea tonight. Hey, mister, make me mod. All right, Tyler, you're mod. There is one thing I do ask, though. You have to message me in Discord. All right, so it is my birthday. I'm 37 today. My mom texted me. I got a text from my mom. How crazy. And, yeah, really interesting. She was asking about a tick bite I had because she had a tick bite and was asking about side effects from it and stuff like that. How strange. But so I am officially old, 37 years old. 3 more years, I'm 40. What do you guys think of that? Is it sweet tea? It's not sweet tea. It's just iced tea. But admit it, you cried. No, I did not. We are. Happy birthday, mister. Crying's not allowed. Or you lose your man card. All right, we'll put this over here. All right. Very good. Let's see. I'm going to click on this. So sad about that red blue box. Oh, yes. About it being so expensive. Is that what you mean? I know I have to look up somebody's shipment. It was Jonathan Fernandez. Mr. I'm inquiring about shipping. All right, so let's begin there. I'm going to grab this. Let's just grab this. Let us pray. Amen. Late 30s Unk. You only have one birthday. That's right. True, true, true. What's up, Mr. Javier? How's it going, Mr. Javier? I appreciate it, mister. Oh, is that you? You're actually hanging out? Yeah, you're okay. So you're here. So you're going to hear about the tracking. So tracking always goes to your email, meaning however you got me your shipping address in the first place, I use that email to send you the tracking. So you should have it in your inbox, in your email. But let's just do a search. It says 205, Jonathan Fernandez. It says the last time we shipped you was on 205. That's February 5th. That's a long time ago. So let me ask you, was I supposed to ship you in March or something like that? When did you order shipping? Did you order it in March? Because if that's the case, we have not shipped you yet, which would be why you didn't know about it. Let's see. Let's head over here. Ooh, okay, I'm going to check it then. Well, I can tell you it says delivered. He says, I think so. Here, I guess we'll just go look it up. I need to know when you ordered shipping is the next question. Let's log in here. PayPal says, create a new way to log in. I don't want to. Get me out of this thing. Logging you in. PayPal is trying to create a new layer for me to log in by. It says sales are down by 10%. 10%, huh? Okay, grabbing this. Now we're going to go ahead and search for Mr. Fernandez. Sales are down. That's not allowed. Sales were up really high the week before that, probably. That's probably why. All right, Jonathan Fernandez ordered shipping on 3/11, I bet. No, he did not. Mr. Spot on the Umbreon I still have, a $40 credit for the Leafeon break. One for the Lego Chew. When did you order? Oh, here it is. So you ordered shipping on 2/5. So here's the problem is you really did order shipping on 2/5 last, and it says it was already delivered. Uh-oh. So it is telling me right here, it was delivered on 2/14, roughly 9 days after you ordered shipping. So your item should already be with you. And maybe you have a loved one who already brought it in. Maybe you need to check your mailbox. There's been more ZELLE orders. Yeah, actually, that's true. There's been a lot of people shifting over to ZELLE. But I do think it was a slower week this week, you know. All right. It was fun while it lasted. The boom is now over. Everything is worth 0. That would be nice. I'm going to check. What? You haven't checked? All right. Well, we got to get back to work now. All right. So now we know, Mr. Jonathan. Jonathan, you got to check first and then ask. Okay. So what do we got here? We have Miss 6 Tyranitar break. Oh, yes. Squeak. 6. Squeak for me. We are. Wait, your family's not watching on the television again, are they? I'm just kidding. So, of course... Wait, why am I putting this back here? We're not doing it that way. All right. Yo, May is here. Here's 6. Going into the heartbreak. Okay. I'm squeaking. All right. Good. We can't be talking that way if your family's hanging around. It's not right, you know. It's Good Friday. Hey, mister, I messaged you about how the payment would work for the XY box in Discord as ZELLE has daily limits. Oh, I see. So you're still interested in the box, is that right? That's the Tyranitar break. Rawr. Squeak, squeak, squeak. No, she's squeaking. All right. Whoa, calm down there, Mike Side. Dark Knight says yes. All right, so give me a second here, Dark Knight. Oops. I'm with my family for 6 weeks. What happens after 6 weeks? Does your family disappear? Wait, let me look it up like this. I'm not done with your order 6. I'm just getting this kind of set up here real fast. We'll send you some pictures later. I hit a massive W from Tag. Let's see. Okay. Do. Blah, 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 blah. It's Miss Saba. Saba Tuzaberry. All right. So now we are going through the trouble of getting this red blue box ready. That's what we're doing. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we are prepared. And what did we agree on? Was it 1,400? I'm prepared to open a red blue box for you now, Mr. Dark Knight. Was it 1,400? Yes, it was 1,400. And I think you were saying you were going to send the maximum amount that you could through Zelle and then finish it off in PayPal. Is that right? I'd love that if you did it that way. 3 Chinese 151s for Miss 6. Here you go, 6. Mister, I've been here 3 years. Kick me out. Hell no, bro. We are. All right. Ooh. Send me in, coach. Snipping this up. Oh, yes. Yes, and add 15 for the PayPal fee you'd incur. You could do that if you'd like. I don't mind. You don't have to do that part. You can save $15. The $1,400 already assumes the fees. Here it is, which sucks. But, oh, are you saying... Oh, well, no, I'll just let you do your stuff on your side. All right, so nothing crazy came out of pack number 1, pack number 2, or pack number 3. I'm sorry, 6. Nothing crazy. Maybe you pull that whole Tyranitar, though, when he goes off. You know, he has 5 spots left, guys. Crazy, it's been almost 7 years. Mister has a third of my life. You're 14 years old? We are. Damn, that's young, man. Here's Miss 6. Oh. I didn't know you were like 18. Mr. Fun Fact. You're now the same age as Ian McDiarmid when he did the role of the Emperor in Return of the Jedi. Is that his name, Ian? Return of the Jedi. He was 37 when he did that. I didn't know that. Fascinating. Strike me down with all of your hate. All right. There we go. Here's Israel Rodriguez for Pokey Shuffles. Oh, yeah. Those Pokey Shuffles are pretty popular. Bro, 3 times 7 is 12. What? I'm bad at math. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! Ooh, 4 cold ones. All right, we got 4 cold ones for you. Coming in hot, Mr. Israel Rodriguez. I'm sorry. Check it out. Oh, yeah. We are the best breaks channel. We got Sleepy Tyranitar and Hidden Fate Snorlax waiting for you guys. Now, Snorlax is also a star card, so you actually also pull a star spot. Somebody does. And we've got a pack split for Jungle, a pack split for XY. Look at this good stuff. You could be going hog wild on some stinky modern pack like Perfect Order, or you could be pulling yourself a Sleepy Tyranitar. If I see 1 bulk in that bag, Mom! What? 1 bulk. Let's see, Ryan Shapiro. 3 spots in the mega sub list. Whoa. That's scary, dude. You're taking 3 whole spots. Is that right? Now, but wait a second. There's not enough in the actual sub list for that. What I can do for you, if you wish, Ryan, I can set up the next round and get you 3 spots in a row over there. Would that be good? So maybe your preference is to keep those spots together like this. Because there's only one spot left in the current list. I'm chewing on hard candy like a rat. So I've kept your 3 spots together so that you've got like a 1/3 odd almost. It's a little worse than 1/3. It's like 1/3 0.3333. I was 21 when I joined. Jesus, dude. Hasn't been that long. And now you're 28. Look at that. Ron Shapiro. How's life going, Mr. Average Player? Is everything the way that you thought it would be? Thanks, mister. That works. I was 2017. Mr. Brandon Warder sent quite a bit of money. So he is going to end up getting that XY red-blue box. A little bit of red, a little bit of blue. Javier Arroyo, 1 Tyranitar spot, 10 hollow schnoofles. Schnoofles. Now I'm old. Here we are. Javier Arroyo. All right. Ooh. Oh, I almost did it again. Grabbing this. He was a child. Mr. Camp Meth. That's right. Not me. I'm clean. It was just a boy. You shouldn't have done that. 10 hollow cluffles. Here they are, the hollow truffles. Ooh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I had a wonderful birthday. First, I had all-you-could-eat Chinese, and then Karis took me home, and I got to eat her cake. Here we are. It was delicious. Here's Giratina. Here's... anything other than Giratina? Come on. No. 1 Giratina it is. Well, you pulled something. Maybe you could re-roll it if you don't like it, and it like turns into some amazing thing. Or maybe you hold it because you don't want to lose any further. Let's see what it is. Was it chocolate? It was a chocolate cake. It was winking brown eye cake. Giratina. Let's see. Mister is my favorite hand model. Ooh. Oh. Pokemon cards never looked so good. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Oh, you got this one. Is that it? 057. Oh, that's a bad one, man. I'm so sorry. So you can re-roll it for basically just 2 spots. That's a tough decision to call. I speculate it's worth 24, but it's down to 15 from being re-rolled. So now you can decide, do I re-roll it for $10 worth, or do I keep it because it's $24 worth? Tough choice. Mr. Poop Fetish. Hey! Nothing wrong with poop, okay? A little bit of poop never hurt nobody. Currently building a company and taking computer engineering degree. Life isn't what I expected, because now I'm about to be in a world war. But Pokies is always as shiny as I dreamt of. Is there a heavy jungle pack? The jungle pack is unweighed. It could be heavy, but we have it priced as unweighed. Never heard of Cake a Pop. Keep it. I like it. Yeah, he's actually pretty cool, luckily. Take a look. All right. Probably a little better than re-rolling him for $10 this time. A little bit of a tough round. Okay. It has to happen to somebody. Okay. Somebody's going to have a tough round in that box. Who's next? Israel Rodriguez, 4 of the Chinese 151. Now, Mr. Rodriguez, are you talking about 151 surprise? Yeah, he is, because these are the ones that are $6. It looks nice in a tax slab. You never heard of booty butt pops? Let's get this rotated. We have a gym break for those who like to challenge others. Soul Despair. He's 1-1. You could get this Darkrai for $25, or maybe he can. Who's going to pull it? Who could say? All right. Javier, did you get a one of these? I don't think he did he? Okay, so Javier, I owe him one of these as well, guys. So let me open this for him, and then I'm going to get one for you, Mr. Rodriguez. Just give me a minute. Okay. Scooby-Dooby. Here is the pony. Lovely pony. And now, let's leave that up. Let's go grab your bag. You don't have a bag. Brand new bag time. Oh, your very first bag. What do you guys think of all that stuff going on the other side of the world? Here we are. Let's see. I heard they were just about to draft Mr. Average Player. He's getting drafted, they said. They said Putin's drafted him. Okay, very nice. Now, Israel Rodriguez, you get a free pack as well. Boop. Mister, you're on so late. Yes, you'll notice we did not do the evening stream. This is a traditional nighttime stream. Actually, it's not even a traditional nighttime stream, because those would start, if you recall, they'd start at 2 a.m. in the morning. That's pretty early. It's in the other side of the world. Here we are, cold. Well, what's up, guys? Hey, how's it going? Here's Oddish. Ooh. Boop. Here's Nidorina. Here's Shelder. And here's Electrode. What? All right, we'll pop this over here. It is Brandon. I was going to ask if that was Brandon because I recognized the icon, but I wasn't sure. It was Macaroni who drafted me. I was second place pick after La Flame. Ooh. Oddish 420's coming up. All right, I like Oddish. Let's go grab a box. Ugh. Woo. Here's Ivan. You must be up here. Ugh. I was thinking about you, Brandon, when the price of silver went to like $100 for a minute there. That must have been crazy, right? Aha! How old is this bag? That's a full bag, dude. So your bag says 925 on it, okay? There we go. Half the year almost done. Shut up! Man, I don't even think about that. Why is the time going by so damn fast, dude? 3 a.m. streams, also known as Absolute Degenerate Demon Hours. Is the Mega CGC. It is. But, you know, if it was a PSA 10, we couldn't host it. It would just be too big. So, take a look at this bad boy. Now, if this had been PSA 10, I probably would have asked like $10,000 or something, whatever, $12,000, I don't know. And so it just would have lasted forever. So, what's cool about the CGC 10s is they're cheaper off for obvious reasons. And that puts them into a range that's actually more doable. Like, we can actually afford to host this. I don't think we would have done it otherwise. Look, got a couple more CGC 10s to show off. CGC 10s are not as prestigious maybe as PSA 10s, but they're still pretty cool. I think there's some respect for them if it's the right card especially. There it is. I think of them basically as 9.5s, but 9.5s are still 9.5s. They're nice. So we got a Dark Dragonite. And by the way, these cards have gone way up in price for me, if you didn't know that. So I bought these quite cheap in the past, and they've gone way, way up over time. Let's go ahead and grab this, and this, and this, and that's the break. Can you read my message? He says, can you read my message? Oh, I want to formally apologize for being a witch. What? Nah, you don't got to apologize, man. I wasn't even thinking about it. Here we are. Look at this Charmander. Ooh. Look at this Charmander, Mr. Brandon. It's for people who like to take a smoke. Put that over there. All right, so what even is all this stuff? Ooh. Dark Dragonite. Oh. Place on this here. He normally don't read chat. Yeah, it's true. I do miss some of the things that chat actually says. I'm pretty bad sometimes. Oh, wow. That's a lot of Charizards, man. I'd have put these somewhere, really. Let's set them here. All right, let's put this back into the mega holder and get back to the orders. Tonight, when you place an order, you get a bonus card. Placing orders has to be a minimum $20 order, and it cannot, shipping doesn't count, okay? So you can order shipping, but it doesn't count. His eyes go to the back of his head when he's talking like the Undertaker. Speaking of which, Alexis did not make it in tonight. So she's got her stuff going on in life, and she will be in tomorrow morning. All right, let me have a sip here. Oh, wow, I've almost drank all of this already. All right. I threw some Frisbee today. Have you guys played Frisbee in a while? Jonathan Fernandez. Can you send me my tracking number? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to go into the history. You know what? I should have done that. Yes, sir. I was thinking of when we won the no rarity base CGC 10 Charizard. Were you bidding on it? No. No, I was not. I like Charizard a lot, but I'm not in a position to bid on that. I'm in a position to save up a lot of money because I owe a lot of taxes. Actually, I'm going to be owing extra taxes this year. It's really crappy, but it's true. Give me a second. We're heading over to Mr. Hydro. There you go, Hydro. All right, Hydro, that's USPS tracking, okay? So I just sent you the tracking number. My accountant they were supposed to do a job that they didn't do where they keep track of stuff that I sold as a Missourian to other Missourians. So if you're in Missouri and you buy product from me, we have to pay a Missouri tax. And we didn't do that. And so now I owe like years of Missouri to Missouri taxes. Luckily, most of my clients are not in Missouri. I have just a couple, but I owe taxes on all those sales to Missouri. It's probably going to be a lot of money, like thousands of dollars. And then fees on top of that. So there's penalties for being late for years on those. So it's really, really stupid. And it's all because I guess my accountant didn't do it. Like, they won't admit that they were supposed to do it even. I'm like, weren't you guys supposed to have done this? And they just don't answer. So it's like, I feel like I should just go get a new accounting team or something. I don't even like them, man. All right, what's this? I'm getting a text. All right. I don't know who that is. Here's Brandon Warder. Mr. Brandon, XY box and a $15 birthday gift. All right. They dropped the ball. That's why I'm saying, man. I sent kind of an angry email today because Karis and I are both talking to them about it as we're trying to resolve it. And they're saying they don't even know how to gather the information. And I'm like, okay, great. But I was also like, did you guys not know this needed to happen? Like, what's the deal? Did the tax guy not know this needed to happen? Am I teaching you the rules on doing online business in Missouri? Like, what's going on? But anyways, it was really disappointing to learn that it had not been done. The government told us. The government reached out and warned us and said, you may be audited. Wow, that's great. Because we did not get these Missouri taxes. All right, so Mr. Brandon, it's probably not a lot of money, to be honest. That's the annoying part. Again, not a lot of people in Missouri actually buy from me. Almost everyone's outside of Missouri. Excuse me. Damn, bro, pulled out the, am I teaching? No, I was pretty disappointed with it. They charge so much money for the accounting. All right, Brandon Warder, here it is. XY box plus birthday gift. Let's do it, baby. I'm pissed for you, mister. Oh, yes. Come to me. Ooh. I hope you get some really good pulls from this. This is a very risky box to open. There has been 6 scientists so far dead or missing. But all right. Ugh. I would really get in contact with people. Yeah, okay, let me toss this over here. I hate taxes, guys. You know that about me. I just hate them with a passion. I really hate them. Okay. Get these nice little boosties out. Oh. Ching! Your destiny awaits. But first, we have to work that little Charizard out. Not this one. I hate this Charizard. We must have pulled like 30 of those by now. Now, this guy. I don't like to mess. Well, let's take a look at him beforehand. He clearly has white dots on both of the upper corners. So this card has no shot at a 10. There's a print line running back there too. So this guy has no chance at a 10. It's too bad. Let's go ahead and get him snipped out though. All right. Sylveon incoming, maybe. Mayhaps. I've learned it's better to keep the left and the right side kind of wide because they act as sort of like grips, you know, grippy. You know what I'm saying, 6? Okay. Good. All right, so we get a little close to the card, but not too close. All right. Where are my tools? Ah, yes, the tool is here. 6 says no. I sent you a message. I've been not panicking with the stock market. Even though I lost 12K, I took your advice to heart. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I haven't touched my stocks at all. I just received some dividends. I just own the Vanguard S&P 500. That's the only thing I own. I don't own a lot of stocks at the moment. Okay. So I think on this side, we will want those to be a little closer. On the hand side, we want a nice grip for the hand. But on the wrench side, we want the wrench to get close. I'm doing everything I can to get the card out without hurting the card. Let me try removing this bottom part. The sad part is the card's not getting a 10 either way, but if we can keep the card getting like a 7 or getting maybe even an 8 if he's really lucky, that could save him hundreds of dollars. So it really matters. So it's a process. All right, see how I try to get this real close to the actual nodule there. Come on, there it goes. Very good. Boop. Check DMs. Oh, Mr. I became a mod on Twitch. What? Rawr. Mr. Strong. That's right. I'm strong. I've got the grip. So there we have it. Oh yeah, look at how nice those edges are. See the edges? Oh yes, and we kept them that way. You know, in the process of pulling this out, you really have the ability to do damage to the card because it's in there so freaking snug, you know? So we got it out like a professional. TCC professional. Now, I'm afraid I can't purchase. I gotta save. No problem, man. Well, we're just glad you're hanging out. There we go. Let's grab a win of these. I gotta go. Good seeing everybody. No problem, man. Here we are. All right. Just use the wrench. Oh my God. Let me put this in here. Ooh. Nice to see you, Brandon. Don't abandon me. Funny. Look at that. Oh, yes. Now, we'll set that there and bring these guys into play. So your Charizard, by the way, again, we can take a look at him. You can see these upper corners are no good. No good. No good. As usual, this card's very tough to get a good grade on. Might get a 6, might get a 7. Hoping for a 7. I'm not expecting an 8, though. All right. Generations, huh? All you guys happy to see Brandon Wong, but what about me? Brandon Warder, the better Brandon. It's Brandon Warder. Two wild Brandons showing up at the same time, bro. All right, we got Doduo. Who? Caterpie. Machop. Cloyster. Lovely. Meowstic. Lovely. And Jinx. Whoa, she's showing off for, she looks like she's showing off for Machamp there. Lots of good cards in here. All right. Let's grab this and put them in here. I'm liking these cards. Let's grab this. Brandon Waters, where it's at, bro. Hell yeah. How long have you been hanging around this stream, Mr. Brandon Warder? How long have you been here, you think? Here we are. He said dead to me. Pack number 2. Are you ready? All right, we need some luck. We need some good stuff. We know the Charizard's not going to pay for the box. Charizard might get you like $150, maybe $200. Okay, here goes. Slowpoke. Ooh, I hear some wind outside. Paris. Oh, mister, it was the wrong date. I asked for shipping on March 4th. Oh, I see. Okay, we're going to look into that. So, did you, oh my God, look at that. Woo! Now that could really help pay for the box. Look at that, everybody. Wow. Mr. Jonathan, I just need to see the payment for that. Wow. And it's Hollow Bleed, too. Ooh. Jonathan, I just need to know. So you paid for a round of shipping on March 4th. Is that correct? I'm going to look into that for you, okay? Right after this. Okay, here's our Leaf Energy. Now give me Flareon. Maybe. Okay. Look at that card, man. Okay. Wobbuffet Haunter again. I requested 5 Inferno X and my solo leveling slab. All right. I see. I'm going to stick around Hydro Cash. I'm going to look into that. There must have been a misunderstanding. All right. What do we got here? Here's, oh, something in there too, huh? Diglett, Leaf Energy, Shelter. Take a second and smash that like button, guys. Let's get that like button up a little bit. I request PokeStream every night at this time. Is the Charizard poker card still available? The 9? Yeah, the one that got canceled. Ooh, the Haunter looks great. Oh, the Mega Gardevoirs. Very good. That's expensive, isn't it? And Snorlax. All right. He's doing pretty good, huh, guys? Ooh. Ooh, indeed. I know that Mega Gardevoir is expensive. Nice. You know, I used to have some of these XY cards, and I sold them because I thought maybe it was a mistake to have them. I was like, maybe I don't want these. Boy, that was dumb of me. All I had to do was hold them. Same with the Test Tube Mewtwo. What a dummy I was selling that. All right, well, virtually anything I sold was a bad thing to sell. All right, Rhyhorn, Ponyta, Magikarp, Leaf Energy, Crushing Hammer. Looks like you got one more full art. DNC. Meowstic. All right, we'll take it. Meowstic it is. So there you have it. Look at that. All right. Well, I hope that these do very well for you. I know you still got to grade them to get your value back out. Here's Crushing Hammer. I think you've got some potential here. I really do. Red card. All right. There's the Magikarp. Put that in the front for you. How much are those generation packs? I may, if you really want to, I may be able to open another box of it for, again, around 1,400 perhaps. We did 1,400. I remember you had a break of the Test Tube Mewtwo. That was back when he was like $800 or something. We did a break at like 800, and God, that was just such a dumb move, dude. I even like the card. I like the way it looks, and I sold it anyways. I sold it because I had a theory that, well, it's a modern card. You should just stick to the vintage cards, so they're going to do better over time. And that's somewhat true. The vintage cards have done very well, right? But so have some of the modern cards. And every year that goes by, it's not really a modern card anymore. It's like 10 years old, you know, every year that goes by. Here we are. Ooh. Okay, okay. All right, all right. Showing these off a little bit. Crushing Hammer, Deontay, Haunter, a little off center maybe. Raichu looks kind of nice. Yeah, Raichu looks a little nice, huh? Here's a Cloyster. Here's the Meowstic. Meowstic looks a little nice, huh? All right, that's for you, Brandon Warder. Do you have a bag already, Brandon? Sarah, you're here. Now, I got to warn you guys, there's a couple guys here, so I don't know how bad the line will be. It probably won't be that bad. I don't think the line's going to be that bad, to be honest. Brandon Warder. Welcome, guys. We got some cool breaks, including that new Snorlax break. Don't miss the cool Snorlax break. Brandon Warder. Here it is. Looks like you bought some of the XY packs last time too. It's PSA grading right now. Mr. Kind of like my coworker's wife. He had first edition holos and stuff, and she threw them away because she didn't know they were good cards. Oops. How do you just throw Pokemon cards away? Like, even if you didn't know they had value, wouldn't you want to, like, sell them in a garage sale or something? Doesn't make any sense. That's just foolish. Now, Jonathan Fernandez, let's go back into PayPal and look you up. Happy birthday. There is no need to be. Happy birthday to me. I'm 103. I'm feeling old. I was just 30 when I started this, guys. How has it been so much time? I still remember the hour-long queues of COVID. Yeah, very different times back then, I will say that. We did the stream very differently. I didn't care at all about quality of life, and we just streamed in the optimal hour for like 7 hours in a row. If you guys remember it, that was part of it. We'd stream for like 7 hours in a row. But not only that, I had virtually zero competition. And booster packs back then used to cost $5 to $6. Everyone could afford them. Very different world back then. Booster packs costed 5 to 6 hours. So yeah, people could open a lot. Okay, we're going to grab Jonathan Fernandez. We're going to grab your email and search for that order again. Let us see. Let us pray. Ramen. Okay, we're grabbing your email. What is this music? I'll turn this music down a little bit. March 4, yes. We're going to look at that March 4 order. So here we have March 4. Do you have multiple orders on March 4? What's this? Oh, maybe. So your order reads like this. Can I get 5 Inferno eggs, 1 Waifu Shuffle, and delivery my solo leveling slab? You know, I think your wording caught me off guard. I think the way you worded it didn't make me realize it's a round of shipping. All right, so that perhaps suggests you have a bag over here. Let's go looking for that bag. That's my theory now, is that you did order a round of shipping, and it simply doesn't look like you ordered a round of shipping. Let's see. Aha! Here's a little Jonathan Fernandez bag. You know, that's probably what we should have done. We should have just hunted for your bag. And then when we saw the bag, we could conclude that there had been no shipping. All right, so let's grab this. Well, the good news is Alexis did not come by tonight. So you're probably not going to have to wait very long for this to ship out. Here we are. She's having some vehicle difficulties right now. Really interesting vehicle difficulties, actually. I requested keep my bag and just send the slab. Oh, all right, hold on. Actually, I kind of remember that. And so what? We just never actually printed the label? Is that what happened? We must not have ever printed the label, because think about it. If we had printed it, it would have showed up in the history. So let me put your bag back, and let's just go ahead and print a label for you, and I'll hand it off to Alexis, and it'll probably be there. All right. Come on, computer. Let me pause this. Yeah, sounds like it's storming out there. All right, it's taking forever to calculate your label. It does that a lot. Let me see what the weather is. Oops. Why does it do that? Weather, Camdenton. 69 degrees with some rain. Boy, I'm wondering if it rains much. Severe thunderstorm watch? We're having a thunderstorm watch? Uh-oh. Come on, man. Please just print. I don't know why it takes 7 hours for it to create a label. All right, so we better start working on this queue so it doesn't get too long. Let's head over to the website. It's the website's turn. I got scared for a moment. Yeah, I got scared too for a moment. All right, it looks like there's no website orders. By the way, if you're new, you can use that website to place a first-time order, and we have some free cards for you. We have this lovely Umbreon. It doesn't look like much, but it's actually a pretty desirable little card. And then Lakitu. He's very nice. Lakitu. So that's free for a first-time order. Even if you haven't ordered in a long time, like a year, if you place an order, we'll count it as a first-time order. Now we have a Mr. Cody Sabering, Charizard Slap Away. Mr. Cody, let's go work on your Slap Away. We're heading over here to Slap Away. And I don't see you with the Slab Away. Are you telling me you want to put a Charizard into Slab Away? Cody, could you help me out? Where's Cody? Mister, I sent for that Charizard poker. Oh, I get it now. Ah, this guy. You want to put this guy in a Slab Away. All right, I'll allow it. You know, it didn't look like a Slab Away because it's actually $40 minimum to start a Slab Away, so it didn't look like that. It looked like a payment. All right, let's get it started. So you go right here. It's going to say April. It's going to say April 26. Cody Sabering. PSA 9. Charizard Poker Green. It is green, right? Yes. Price of $450. And you applied $15 to it then. So that's $450 minus 15. $435 remains. $435 remains. All right. So because as you know, Slab Away is a $20 Slab Away fee. So then the rest of it is what gets applied to the actual slab. All right. Very interested in the interesting vehicle trouble. She's just having some interesting vehicle trouble. I'll leave it at that. All right. Let's snip this. All right. Snip. Putting that there. HBD Mista. Ooh. HBD. How much does that cost? That sounds expensive. Mr. Cody, that's your free booster pack we just opened. You pulled a Caillou Ram. Whoa, Caillou Ram. Oh, wow. That was really loud. It sounded like boxes falling or something. That was some weird thunder. All right. Ooh, Cares is going to be all like, I'm scared. All right, so now we've got Kevin Vu, Mega Subby Wubby. Kevin Vu is triggering the first round of the Mega Tyranitar sublist. Here it is. This is what we're all about, guys. We got this break going on. My bad, mister. Didn't know how that system works. No problem. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I suppose we should actually write your name on it now, shouldn't we? So let's do that real fast. Duh. Don't fly away on us. Let's fly away. Let's fly away. Cody Sabring. That's your card now for 6 months. But you got to pay it off before that 6 months ends. Or else it becomes my card. Okay, ready? You can also extend it to like a year for $20. So if you need that much time, you can do $20 more. Pretty good. Here we are. Pretty good. All right. All right. You know, I noticed that Slab Away was not as full as usual. And I think that's because we don't have as many cards available for Slab Away. I'm sold through on just about everything. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mr. My bad, Mister. Didn't know how that system works. I'll pay that off. Card is sick. It is a very cool poker card. Pretty affordable as a 9. Gets way more expensive than $4.50. All right. Doobity-boo. Mister, what are your thoughts on Sandor Clegane? Sandor Clegane is a dog and a traitor. And when our men find him, we'll put him in the ground. All right, give me a number. Dude, the way he died was so dumb, actually. I hated the ending of Game of Thrones. I mean, it wasn't just like it wasn't like one thing with Game of Thrones. There was like multiple problems with the end of it. Give me multiple spots. They built that character up for seasons. All for him to die in like the dopiest way. Like, it was so pointless. He said, blank the king. That's right. He said, I'm going to need to eat all the chickens. There. I need 2 numbers. Ooh. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and what? Doobie-doobie-doo. 8 and what? We need one more number. I don't want to type a number. Typing numbers is hard. Type a number right now. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. All right. So pay attention, children. Here's Mega Tyranitar 1, 2, 3, and 4. That sucks. 5, 6, 7. Oh, could it be 7? NHCC. 8, 9, and 10. There it is. All right, we've got Mr. NHCC pulls the Mega Tyranitar sublist, taking the very first spot in the Tyranitar, Shining Tyranitar break. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to put this in here like this. What do you guys think? You think this Psyduck will see one more Mega break before somebody seriously tries to acquire him? Nice work, mister. Okay, now let's talk about Jaime Lannister. Okay, Jaime Lannister builds up this really long relationship with Bree of Tarth. All for them to just throw that away after he shaboinks her, to run back to his castle and what? Make out with his sister while the building's collapsing? Like, why don't they just run out of the building? Oh, man, it's dumb. It's only us. Look at me, only us. Or something like that. Like, what? He just did like a 180 character reversion. They threw away his whole character arc. Jaime was like this arrogant prick Lannister that, you know, he was a pretty boy, but he slowly discovers, you know, how to have a bit of pragmatism and real lifedness, and he learns to appreciate Bree. And Bree's like this, you know, impenetrable fortress when it comes to like emotions and love and all that. But they fall in love, and it's like an unlikely pair. And then they make love right after the battle of the wherever they're fighting, just for him to say, "All right, I gotta go. I gotta shaboink my sister now." What? No way, bro. No, they ruined every aspect of it. Back when I watched it, I thought it was so stupid. I thought the writing was so stupid. All right, so that's NHCC. Don't worry, writing's going to get way worse. For example, Stephen Colbert is going to write the sequel to Trilogy of the Rings. Hell no, bro. How's that even allowed? How's that even allowed? He's going to write the dumbest thing you've ever seen. Mega Booster. Jaime Lannister was so tough, and then by the end of it, he was just like a dumb simp. And they did that with every boy character, I'm telling you. boy characters in the last season were like cucks, simps, and literally have no balls. All of those things. Last season, they turned all the boys into weak, ineffective, soft penis debutantes. Okay, NHCC going into the Mega Tyranitar. Where's that Mega Tyranitar? Here it is. I'm rewatching Game of Thrones with my family for the 5th time. It's really fun in the early seasons. It really is, but those last seasons just drag on and on and on, and then builds up, and then they destroy everything at the end in a bad way. Kingslayer. He immediately dips. He was not impressed. I never understood the Psyduck card. What is it for? Well, so these are custom booster packs. When you buy into a break for $40, you're actually buying one of my custom booster packs. And what can you pull out of here? A Pokemon card. But in addition, you might pull this Psyduck, which I have deemed is worth thousands of dollars. If you pull this Psyduck, I will trade you this Psyduck for whatever you want. So you can trade it for this guy. Okay, that's what we do with this. However, you may decide to keep the Psyduck. Every time someone decides to trade the Psyduck back to me, I give him a little check mark because we're keeping track of how many times he was traded back. He was traded back a lot of times. And the 2 red marks are mega breaks. So they notice how the second mega break came around really fast. It was that Rayquaza. All right, Mr. When people hype up a series, they get 1 full season to garner my interest. Oh, I see. So, Kevin Vu, let's give you your Lost Abyss pack. Ooh, put a lord in her belly. 6, how many times do you think they say put a lord in her belly in that show? 5 times, 7 times, maybe 6 times? Cold. Sorry. What about Tyrion Lannister, the guy in the books versus the guy in the show? Well, obviously I didn't read the books because I'm not a huge nerd, right? Okay, so, but in the show, he's a lot of fun. And then I remember not being happy with him in the last season either, but I cannot remember why. When I watched the very last season, I had a character analysis in my head of each character, and he was just kind of the same deal, just kind of like pathetic. He was really dumb at the end. They all were. Every single character was. Every single boy character was so dumb at the end. They're like, yeah, all the boys are weak and stupid and pathetic, and they don't know what to do. Here's Edward Shelton. Did I get that right? Edward Shelton, he says, 4 of the 151 surprise. We got a great price on our 151 surprise, and we're going to keep it coming. I think we're going to pull a Gengar Pikachu if we keep hitting these. Fallout Season 1 was 84 out of 100. There we go. Boop. Let's put this here. Ooh, was that lightning? Huh. I thought I saw some lightning out the window there. All right. Oh. So they cut off his nose in the Battle of King's Landing, you're saying. I see. Okay, well, that's interesting, but they didn't do that in the real show, huh? All right, let's snip this up. Perhaps the character I couldn't stand the most was the blonde-haired girl. Whatever the hell her name was. She was so freaking annoying, dude. Like, I know they wrote her as a bad guy by the end, but I don't mean she was annoying because she was a bad guy. They were annoying. She was annoying because it's like, whoa, look at her. She's a bad guy. You didn't expect that. Look how tough she is, actually. And it's like, no, dude. She looks like she went to Starbucks yesterday. Don't give me all this. She's not cool. Super annoying, dude. Very lame. Khaleesi. Apparently, when I was deep in my sleep, there was a 5.0 earthquake. What? Just sleeping the night away, huh? 4-0 and shipping. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, did we get that label made? Where's that label? Jonathan's label. Daenerys. Oh, my God. Daenerys is the worst character of them all. Every scene she's in, I want to pull my remaining hair out, what's left of it. So, Jonathan, we shall say nothing because Miss Alexis will go searching for your slabs. She must have been the one that left the Starbucks cup on the set. I can't stand her at all. No acting skills, and the character just seems like some girly, but we're supposed to believe like she's super smart and she's like super tough, and I just don't even slightly buy it. Her character choice, maybe the casting, really, she just looks like some dopey girl. That's it. She doesn't look like a tough, like Xena princess warrior at all. And I really do chalk that down to poor casting. I think the casting for her was wrong. Here we are. Also, the love story between her and what's his name? You know, the main character for the good guys, I guess. I can't remember their names. It's been too long. Too many names. Their love story was so fake, dude. Like, it's not that the love story was fake, but the acting was 0 out of 10. Yeah, we're going to make out now. Bend the knee. The whole bend the knee crap, I just wanted to throw up the whole time. I was like, this is so stupid. Her nephew, Jon Snow. You're right, Jon Snow. Jon Snow. By the way, I do want to say this, though. The show was pretty peak when Jon Snow had his hot redhead wildling or whatever they're called. Damn, dude, what a spicy love story that was. I was like, I'm very interested in this. But, of course, she had to die tragically, which is fine. I didn't cry myself to sleep that night. No, it was fine. She can die. Toss this away. It's so great that they got married in real life. I was actually really happy with that. How can you blame them? What a spicy lady. We are. All right. No, but the whole, like, ice cave scene. Whew. Yeah. Munich's 0. I misdrive 2 orders. I sent the wrong amount, so I sent another order. Nice. Is that show worth watching? No, I'd probably skip that one. If I were you, I'd watch Blue's Clues or Hello Kitty Adventure Island. Game of Thrones is like, I don't know. It's for grown-ups. You wouldn't like it. Let me snip this. Snipping time. Snipping time. Snipping all the packs up. Dooba-dooby-dooba-dooba-doo. I love Game of Thrones. Just be prepared to hate the ending. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Stop watching when you finish season 4. Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. It's just the last season that's really the worst. So dissatisfying. We are. The show gets pretty stinky. It's like, how about the whole Reek? Remember the whole Reek thing? The Reek arc storyline? That was sort of just gratuitous. All of it, like the whole, and then Jon Snow's sister becoming like a hard ass and all that after all her abuse and all that. It's like, all right, here's, ta-da, we got Salazzle. Season 5 was Brain Dead Slop. I can't remember what happened in season 5, but you know there was this iconic moment in the show. Now I wouldn't call it iconic, but there was this moment, and this was written a while ago, right? The moment where, whatever her name, the Targaryen girl, Daenerys, releases all the poor brown people from slavery, and they, like, lift her up, and it's such a white girl Jesus savior complex moment that my head, like, explodes every time I see it. I like, this is it. This is peak, like, whatever that is. Whatever it is in the human heart that makes you want to be that person. See, I don't understand that. I don't have that. I don't have those feelings. Maybe I would have been the bad guy. I don't know. But there's like this obsession with being the one to save the poor brown people or something like that. And it's just so disingenuous. It's sort of like it's a weird sort of, I'm going to be so noble, or I'm very holy or something like that. See, I don't have that. I don't have that desire to be holy. 0 amount of me wants to be holy. I'm almost the opposite of that. I'm a very earthy kind of guy. I'm very aware of the earthly temptations. I am not holy, and I don't like to be. But some people are just obsessed with that kind of stuff. And I don't think that the show had that scene ironically. Do you think that was an ironic scene where they had all the brown people reaching for it? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't even think you guys know what I'm talking about. Let me show you the picture of it. Hold on. Daenerys Targaryen, a whole bunch of brown people reaching for her. All right, give me a second here. All right, this is every white girl in America these days. Well, not these days, but maybe like over time, there was this movement, this way of thinking that was like, oh my God. So here we go. That's the scene right there. See it? The breaker of chains, she freed us. Oh my God. It's like when a really pale white girl goes to like Africa and she's on vacation and she's like, oh, I'm among the poor brown people or something. Oh, look at them. And now I'm cultured. So she gets lots of pictures for her Instagram or something like that. It's super stupid. I hate it. I hate it to death. And so the show did that. And I don't think it did it ironically. I think it did it as if it was like, it's actually supposed to be one of those self masturbatory moments where you think that you're like holy or special or something. You know, like she's loving it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that it was not an ironic scene, right? Or a satirical scene? It wasn't. It was a serious scene, wasn't it? All right, that's for our friend Edward Shelton. Mr. Edward, let's grab your stuff. You got a box over here. Look at that, Edward. You got a lovely box. I hate that kind of stuff, man. I hate it. Deeply, deeply, deeply. Hope you're having a B-day. Sent in a nice order. I am having a B-day. J.R. Martin said they just hired extras in the region that they were filming it in, which many were blackish. She conquered slavers. Here we are. Unintentionally, because it's not that way in the book. Mr. House, the booster box break. The booster box. Oh my God, I forgot about it. We set this up in the daytime stream. You guys might have missed this. We're hosting a box break on a box of Destined Rivals. Automatically, we leave it sealed for you. If you wish to open it, you can open it alternatively. And yeah, so this is for a whole box of Destined Rivals, and it's a 1 in 20 odds, okay? So that's already got a couple people in it, but I forgot to show that to you guys tonight. All right, Mr. Edward. Have solo leveling solo arena, mister. Oh, the Union Arena set. No. What we have are the sets that were printed in Korea. I am aware of the Union Arena set. I am aware of that. However, every time I buy Union Arena, it performs pretty poorly. So I am not expecting a good performance from that set. I mean, I do believe a couple boxes might sell, and then it would probably stop. In fact, I'm confident it would stop the moment somebody hits some chase card. Nobody will buy another pack of it, and it'll sit there forever. So in the case of Union Arena solo leveling, we're gonna let it be left alone for now. I'll think about it though. If a lot of people show interest in it, I'll rethink it for sure. Hey, mister, are you excited to watch The Boys new season? I actually really enjoy that show, so yes, I'm looking forward to it. I hope the writing is good. I don't know. I'm not expecting too much, actually. There was shipping as well. Ooh, yes, sir. Let's get that shipping for you. Okay, throw that over there. I would love to get this shipped out. Mr. Edward. Say less, fam. The Boys and Invincible is going to be so fire. I called the ending of the last season halfway through. It pissed off a lot of people, but then when it happened, they were like, how the hell did you know? Well, for Game of Thrones? Also, how about waiting for the stupid psychic kid for like 5 seasons to be useful, and he just wasn't? How about that? How about the Ice King? He shows up like Darth Maul, but he's like icy Darth Maul. And then he gets into one fight, and then it's just like over, and that's it. And a stupid Arya, and she's like indefeatable. Whoa, Arya. Okay. All right. Wow. Oh my God. She's like an assassin. There we go. Yeah, he's basically that, Mr. Whipple. He's basically that. Mr. Edward Shelton, we got your shipping going out. Thank you so much. Game of Thrones, I used to do a reaction channel to what was going to happen next. Ooh, Anakin Skywalker 1000. They had so much potential. I like how nowadays people are actually so aware of how disliked that season was that they often talk in those terms like, okay, we're aware that we don't want to be like the Game of Thrones final season. Like the Stranger Things guys were worried that they could be looked at like the way Game of Thrones ended. Those guys were worried about that. And then what's another one? There was another one recently. Oh, The Boys. The Boys, they mentioned Game of Thrones as well. They said, well, we only had so much budget, and so we're worried about how that ends. Now, what is this? This looks like a Jeff Leon order. It's a big one. Wow, Jeff Leon's dropping some G's here, man. Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Collector Booster. That's already pretty big. Let's go grab it. So, is that here? Yes. That's 125. Whoa, going all out, huh? 8151 surprise. We got a big order ahead of us, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Time to light up a pre-roll and grab a Bud Light. Unacceptable. Oh, I wish I could do that scream. How do they do that scream? The lemon grab scream? Scream. Just cause it's your birthday. It's my birthday. The day that I was birthed. All right, we'll put this here. How about 4 of the English black bolts? Ooh. Black bolts. Let's see. Ooh. That says Joey on it. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably recycling a bag here. Prismatic Evolutions. Oh. You know, we haven't opened a lot of these since Shahir. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to have to ask Mr. Shahir to come back. White Flares. Now, I know we got some white flares somewhere. Where are they? Down here. Whoop. Okay, we got 1, 2. Oh, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, man, I have to open another one. Wait, what's this? Is this a bag of them? Oh, thank heavens. Here we are. We did have a bag of them. So there we go, 4. Oh, man, it's storming like crazy out there. Help, we're under attack. I'm seeing lightning going off. Now we got Sneaker Bunko Volume 2 times 8. Oh, times 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay. 8 of those. 2 of the Pokemon 151 English. Ooh. Those are pretty scary too, aren't they? Some sets have gotten pretty scary over time. And I just had those. Where'd they go? I think this is them. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. That's 151. And then 8 of the Japanese Ninja Spinner. Oh, Ninja Spinner. Ugh. Magic the Gathering. Unacceptable! Mister, what other Pokemon you have? Like that Meowth Tag 10. I like the art style. We have a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 of these. All right. Very good. My Lemon Hot. That's Ninja Spinner. Whoa, what an order, huh, guys? Look at that order. Jeez Louise. And we're going to do the Final Fantasy last, right? Final Fantasy last. That's the way I see it. Wow. The power of money, everybody. Let's start with your free pack here. You know, you could technically pull Altart Giratina out of here, right? So that would be pretty bizarre. Mister, that... Oh, I already heard that question. So we put 1 or 2 of these Pokemon into, like, the Poke Shuffle or the Live Custom already. So I don't know what's left. Here's a little Quips Haunter, though. Here's a little Dragon Ball Z. Here's a little Noivern 9. Can you show me after this order? Says Miss 6. I'll show you mine. You show me yours? Yeah, I'll do it. I was trying to come up with something funny, and I couldn't. I was like, that's not funny. Cold. All right, we're starting out a little bit cold. But that's okay. That was the free pack, so it doesn't matter. Let's test these out. Are you ready? Now, 1, 2. All right. 3, 4. And 5, 6. And 7, 8. 9, 10. Oh, wow, that's loud out there, man. It's storming like crazy. I wonder if there's a chance for mushrooms finally. What do you guys think? Should Karis and I go hunting for chanterelles again? Chanterelles, everybody. Do you guys remember last year we did that? We were really successful. We found 2 types of chanterelles, dark trumpets and the bright orange ones. I don't know what they're... I think those are just called chanterelles. But we found like whole baskets worth of mushrooms and cooked them up and ate them too. Pretty neat, right? All right, here goes. Little Bulbasaur. Pearson. Oh, okay, little Mew. Tyranitar close, 4 spots left. She's actually right. Sleepy Tyranitar is really close, everybody. If you have not picked up a spot, you might want to try that. If you're a first-time viewer, you might want to jump in there. There it is. I took 2 months from work and interest hit, so I'm going to grind 50 hours a week. Okay. Interest. Okay, here's Katani, Samurott. Oh, Samurott. Here's Joltik Whimsicott. All right. White Flare's not treating you too well so far. Here's... Still time, though. That's not a Master Ball. You got an Archeops. That's a little bit better. He's a little bit cool. He's okay. He's like a bird and stuff. Now, excuse me. Oh, yes. Meloetta and Sandal in a single pack is going to be good. That's nice. This is nice. Yes. Now we're going to pull... Yes! An alt art Meloetta. We'll take any alt arts out of 4 packs. All right. A little bit of luck there, Mr. Jeff. Good. Here's Cubchoo. Here's a little Dwebble. It's pretty cute. Not bad. I also traded in a ton of my PC for a fancy Gold Star Trico. Here is Prismatic. All right, Prismatic time, baby. Anything can happen with Prismatic. Remember, guys, the Umbreon from this set is selling for like 5K now. Pupitar. Prismatic's pretty wild. Here's Iron Thorns. Kind of like Game of Thrones. Here's Friends and Poopdia. And, oh my God, you're going to pull Flareon. All right, you did pull 1 Pupitar. How was that? Nice. What kind of debt did you accrue, if I may ask, that you need to work 50 hours a week? You know, the 50 hours a week kind. A little bit of debt, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Put this back here. All right, so it's not bad. There's a mix here. You got a nice Altart. You got a couple ARs. You got a couple SRs. So I feel like your overall, your pull rate here was okay. You didn't do terribly. You didn't lose a bunch of money, I'd say. All right. Obviously, you didn't strike, you know, Chrome Zekrom or Chrome Reshiram or 151 Master. Well, there's no Master Ball. 151 Altart anything. Excuse me. When I got my car, I had a poopy credit score. Oh, no, bro. Not poopy credit scores. We'll finance your card. We don't care about your interest score or your credit score. Poor credit score? No problem. Come to Uncle Rick's used car sales lot. There we go. So, no down payment money? No problem. All right, let's see what we got here. So, this is the 151 surprise. Yolem. It's Space Hammy. What's up, Space Hammy? How's it going, man? Space Hammy, do you have any commentary on the Artemis 2 launch? Since you are, after all, in space yourself. Oh, shiny Abra. Nice. I want to save up for a house. It's been too long. Bro, you got to stop buying doll houses, bro. This guy's always saving up for a dollhouse. There you go, Mr. Jeff Leon. Picking up that shiny Abra means that this round in the 151 was not so bad either. All right. How about Ninja Spinner? Hold. Here's Took Long Enough. Yeah. Cobalion. Oh. I'm sorry, mister. I'm trying to make the new age bum fights. Here's this guy. No one has pulled the Mega Gray Ninja in this set yet. Just want to point that out. Here it is. All right. Okay. Cold. And a cold. And... oh, the ice cream man. Do you know the muffin man? The muffin... okay, let's put this back over here. That's not the ice cream man. Not so crazy good luck in the Mega Ninja Spinners. But maybe Sneaker Bunko Volume 2. Yo, happy birthday, Mr. Missed the Daystream. How has it been? Not bad. Not bad. Pretty normal day. Pretty normal birthday. Oh. I used to have not so happy birthdays, but now I get to spend them with you guys. So this is a good birthday. How do you like that? Now I get to have a good day with you. So here's a HODL. And here's a HODL. So we're looking for a Siggy in here, right? One Siggy, please. These girls are kind of sexy. It's nothing real crazy. Oh, no. Okay, we got Guns and Gun Legs Girl. I recognize that from Sneaker Bunko Volume 1. I like how we thought for a moment that this set wasn't loot enough, and then turned out all the hottest cards were box toppers. Making the most loot cards in the set extremely rare, actually. With the chance, 1 per box chance to pull something good. Okay. And how often does it show up, too? Not that often. There's a lot of box toppers. A hollow. And... oh, no. Okay, but here's a lovely lady with some calcium cannons. Boop. Here's an interesting thing to note. To anyone who keeps up in financial markets, I have a friend who finances money to people who have equity in their homes. They're getting these loans for pennies. For pennies? I want loans for pennies. I would have so many pennies if I could borrow money to acquire more pennies. There goes. Like the Jeremiah song. Wait, you had an interest rate of 19.9% on your car? You were paying 20% interest on a vehicle? Holy mackerel, dude. Jesus Christ. How's that even legal? 19% interest is so high. I guess, I don't know. I guess it's not that crazy. It's kind of similar to a credit card, isn't it? Still, though, I mean, that's a lot of interest. A Meloetta? Okay, so all this is fine, Jeff Leon. None of these really matter, ultimately, because we're about to pull the golden Kokobo out of here. And I paid it all off in 4 years. That's good, that's good, that's good. 19%. Oh. For loans at insane rates. There we go. All right. Wait, I want a loan at an insane rate. Can I have a loan at an insane rate? You know, I don't like the design of these packs where they put the hit in the front. I don't like that. Esper Origins. Ooh. Behind it, we have Battle at the Bridge. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. It's kind of a cool card. Joshua, Phoenix Dominant. Noctis, Prince of Luckus. Gilgamesh, Master at Legs. From Father to Grandfather, Plains. Torgol, A Fine Hund. Judge, Magister Gabranth. Ring of Lucci. Elixir. Paladin's Armor. Laughing Mad. All right, there we go. Bro, I was getting wrecked, but sometimes you got to dig deep, and then you get yourself out of a hole you dug. That's right. Here we are. All right. Sometimes you got to date a 3 to appreciate a 2. All right. Here's Torgol, A Fine Hund. Battle at the Big Nose. Lovely. Casper Origins. Ooh. And Hero. Oh no, I feel a little sleepy. Wow, man, you guys hear that thunder? Holy cow, man. All right. What's the worst interest I ever had? I don't know. Maybe just my student loan interest. What's his name that says perpetually in debt and just buys more real estate? Robert Kiyosaki? All right. Savers are losers. How do you talk like Robert Kiyosaki? You got to have a bit of a raspy voice to talk like him. He has a bit of a mocking tone all the time, sort of a not just mocking, but sort of like a alarmist tone. And then also there's a tinge of condemnation, so sort of like he's condemning you, or maybe he's what's the word? He's got I know there's a word for it. When you really don't like somebody. Can't think of the word off the top of my head. Probably because I'm aging. Yeah, just get more debt. That's right. Problem solved. Is Jeff Leon? Criticism, condemnation. The word's just not popping up in my head. I know I'm close to it. It's what you do in a relationship. No, not animosity. It's what you do in a relationship to ruin the relationship. Mister, do you ever get so uninterested in everything, and no matter what, things just keep adding to you being more and more uninterested? Well, I mean, if it's like doing paperwork, yes. It sounds like a specific scenario. Could you give us the exact scenario you're referring to? What are you referring to? Give us a scenario, and I'll give you my opinion on it. Here's Pramip. He's Primals. Remember that guy? Liver King. There it is. He went from Liver King to quacked out Drug King real fast. All right, let's jump over here. Jeff Leon, thank you so much for that big order. The Final Fantasy packs, I love seeing those open, man. Those are so cool. Too bad they're a little bit pricey, but I appreciate all the orders, man. It's very kind of you. Let me jump over here. Everything honestly. Hold on. I'm going to leave this alone, actually. So let's take a picture of these now. Click. Blackmail or extortion. No, that's not the word. Here it is. All right. The word commitment's coming to mind. Commitment, condemnation, criticism. Let me ask AI. What is the worst way? No, wait. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Contempt. Ha, that's the word I couldn't remember. Contempt. It's very close to condemnation, by the way. Contempt, condemnation, very close. And every time I try to remember it, my brain would just tell me the word condemnation. Contempt. Yes, contempt. So Kiyosaki has that little bit of spice, you know, the little contempt. He almost sounds like he has contempt for the average person. That's definitely him. So he sounds a little bit arrogant. He's got like a wheezing kind of voice. He is smart. You know, actually, I think ironically enough, he's always telling people to get good teachers. He says that all the time. You have to have good teachers. And ironically, I don't think he's a very good teacher. I think he understands financial markets extremely well. Not markets, I'm sorry. He understands financial concepts in the abstract a lot better than he is able to explain. And you have to listen to him for a long time to catch it all and kind of puzzle it together in your head. But also, I have a theory that he just doesn't like to plainly tell you what he's thinking. He doesn't like to actually lead you through all the steps, because I think he actually doesn't want people to succeed. I feel like maybe he feels as though everyone doesn't deserve it. If you listen to that guy a lot, which I have, I've listened to him for probably hundreds of hours, he is much smarter than he is either able to explain, or he intentionally doesn't want to explain it. He does not want you to actually know. He just wants to know if you know on your own. You know what I'm saying? So he does this thing where he's like, he'll say these words where he says, you're smart if you agree with me. He says, I know you're smart if you believe what I believe. And I know what he's trying to say there. It's almost like he's saying, if you reach the same conclusions I did, then you went through this process in your mind about how the markets and everything work, how human nature works, how politics work, and we came to the same understanding of the world. But he doesn't tell you what that is. He doesn't want to explain what it is. And it's a very scathing, very brittle, sort of like heart of darkness, indifference of nature, reality. You know what I mean? And it's almost like he doesn't want to tell you that. He just knows if you know and he knows, we're smart guys. You know what I mean? You're a smart guy. He's a smart guy. We're all smart guys. Very interesting. Makes me wonder what he's like in real life. All right, Ryan Castillo is next. Ryan says, Hello Kitty slab away plus shipping? Yes, sir. All right. Let's see. Everything. Honestly, do you have any thoughts on XMR? Is that another crypto? I don't know what XMR is. Is it like a crypto that's resistant to quantum computing? Because I heard that those are jumping right now. He knows the answer. He wants you to say it first, though. Contempt, new English word learned. Oh, you got to know that word for sure. Mister, listen to Don Fry. He sounds like he drinks motor oil in his coffee. Because he's dumb. Monero. I don't have any thoughts on Monero. You can tell me why you find Monero interesting, and then if I find it also interesting, I'll probably go learn about it. But you can tell me as much as you want about it. I like to learn stuff. Here's Ryan. All right, so Ryan has a Hello Kitty cat slab. Mr. Ryan. The black label Hello Kitty, which I probably underpriced. Congratulations. That's Andy Dirksen. I probably underpriced this one, too. Look at that. Isn't that insane? All right. Black label for $300. Should have been like $500 by default. Or maybe like a freaking $1,000 or something. Where is it? Is it not in this box? You would think it would be in this box. Okay. So I don't think it's in this box. Let me go stand up and grab it. Sub up and like the streams, chat. Yes. First rule about Monero. All right, let me go grab this. Actually, I'll put this on the shipping shelf, too, while we're at it. Onto the shipping shelf it goes. Let me put these Gengars back in the Gengar box. Good little Gengars. Now, Ryan Castillo. Here it is, Ryan. Oh, yes. We have Mr. Ryan Castillo's Hello Kitty. Meow. Boop. How's that only $250? That's crazy. We have a black label card, and it's Hello Kitty hollow, and we sold it for nothing. Crazy. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, that one was due. All right, now, let's find out where you're living, Ryan, so we ship the right place. Looks like we don't have a way to look that up. Let's just see if we have you saved in here. Ryan Castillo, I need your address. All right, I know I need your address. So, Mr. Ryan, you need to email me here. Can you email me right here at TheCardconomist@gmail.com? Email me there and share your address, and I'll get your label made. Sound good? Look at that, everybody. So nice, so clean. Let's see. I learned so much from Kiyosaki. It's crazy. Monero. Monero is a blockchain-based crypto, which is private, untraceable, fungible, and decentralized. Oh my God, dude. It's just this whole list of blah, 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 blah. So it looks like Monero went up since, let's see. Ooh, at the beginning of the year, Monero was like $500, $600, and then it crashed down to $316. That's tough, but it's still overall, I think, a bit up. Let's see. What makes Monero special? Monero is all about privacy. Okay, so for criminal stuff. Got it. Happy birthday. Hey, Mr. Cody, thanks, man. Thanks for being a member. Appreciate it. Jacob Chickering says, did you go out to dinner? In fact, I did. I went to the local Chinese buffet. We have this really interesting tiny Chinese buffet. It's just like a husband and wife and their adult son. And then they have like 2 younger children too that sort of help, but they're always there. And somehow they managed to run that whole buffet by themselves. And they recognize us and know our drinks and everything. Is crazy. But it's just this small little buffet. It feels super run down, and their food is so good. I've been to the Springfield buffet. It's not bad, but they just don't have the same food items. They aren't as good. I've been to the Lebanon Chinese buffet. Once again, not as good. So those are the two close by Chinese buffets. The best one is this one out here right next to us, and it's ran by 2 people, basically. The sun helps a lot, actually, so maybe 3 people. How wild is that? So hardworking. All right, when you said criminal, that's what I said, bunny bread, didn't I? All right, let's get to it, guys. We don't want anyone waiting too long. Ryan Castillo, please send in your shipping address, and we'll get this shipped out. You know, if he doesn't get me with that, he's going to come back later and be like, did you ever ship this thing? Booster box, Mr. Edward. It sounds like you're getting into the booster box break. Let me get you, Mr. Edward. Cornelio. All right, now, Mr. Edward, let me get this over here. The booster box and break. I owe a booster pack to our friend Ryan, and then one to you as well. So this is for our friend Ryan. Happy birthday, mister. We're 3 more years closer to 40. No! You know, I grew up always feeling pretty brave. I usually wasn't scared of monsters or girls or controversy or bullies or any of that kind of stuff. But you know what does scare me? Old age. There are things in this world that scare me fairly strongly, and one of them would be age and disease. So at least I have something I do that does keep me up at night, and it would be old age. It is. All right. I'm not enjoying getting older. Edward B. Cornelio, here's your free booster pack. Now, you're going to need a new bag for this if it's got anything in it. Or you can donate it if you don't want a bag. Do you still have Pokebrush? Mr. Sina Afsharzad, what's up, man? No, so we used to have those, but we got rid of them in exchange for a new product called the Binder Break. Have you heard of that? The Binder Break. Here it is. This is round 12 of the Binder Break, meaning it's actually gone off 12 times since we started it, maybe like 3 months ago or 2 months ago. And here's what it is. It's a whole bunch of Pokemon cards, all in one baggie, and you get all of them. If you get pulled, your odds are 1 in 4, and it's just a really full baggie. Look at that toad. Isn't that cute? You can actually grade that, by the way. There it is. It just keeps going and going, going and going and going and going. We got South Park. We got, this is promo Weiss Schwartz Jasmine. She's like pretty nice looking in that image. And there's a Starmie. All right. So that is called the Binder Break. One person gets all this for 40 bucks. How would you feel about that if you pulled all this for 40 bucks? That would be pretty good, right? That's called the Binder Break. All right. That's nice. How much is it to get in there? Like every break, or most breaks, it's a $40 break. There's 4 spots. That's how it is. Set that up there. And the funny part is we will actually use cards from the old Pokebrush to actually fill up the Binder Break sometimes, because the Pokebrush are still laying around. I never dismantled them. Hello, sir. How are this night? Oh, yes. It is our very well. Cornelio. Very good. Yeah, the Binder Break has been fairly popular. That's why it's gone off 12 times. It's a $40 spot. Thank you, Mr. Edward. You're in the box break. You guys know about the box break? By the way, be sure to take a second and let me know if you like this stream time better than the previous stream time. Here it is, 41 in 20, the new Destined Rivals box break. I don't know if you can go anywhere else on the internet and enjoy a box break like this with the host as handsome and devilishly charming as me. That's right. Hello, ladies and sirs. I showed you my penis. Please respond. Jack Woodworth says he'll take 4 Poke Shuffles. Oh, Jack. Ready? Stream time, though. I'm falling asleep. Rock-a-bye 6 on the tree stalk. Is it the tree stalk? Treetop on the treetop. 1, 2, 3, 4. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Ooh, 4 cold ones. That sucks. All right, very good. How about one of these? When the bough breaks, the baby will fall, and down will... Is it down will come 6? Yeah, grab that. I'm here for both the streams. Whoa, you're hardcore, man. All right, sorry, Jack. Even your free booster pack was a cold one. Damn. The god of booster packs really said, get this guy nothing. Wow, this is expensive. This is a $600 Dratini waiting for slab away. The waifu break moved by 1 spot. 7 spots remain. Oops. 6, you were asking about these. We got this cute Squirtle left. He's still available. The Charmander already sold. Here is a $24 leading the squad Halo. That'll be a great future giveaway. Okay, here is a Lucario, and here is Meowscarada. Oh my. Yes, well, winter is coming. Next up, we have an order from... Who's got the oldest order? Let me take a second to see who's got the oldest order. Brandon Warder, Great Dizard, the Sylveon, the Gardevoir, and that random EX I've never heard of. And throw me 1 live costume. 1 costume. You've got it. All right, good luck. These are the live customs. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, huge lightning just cracked right next to us. Well, not next to us, but it was in the sky, obviously. How far away was it? Maybe it was far away. Yeah. Oh, it was quiet, man. Didn't even hear the thunder. Oh, wait, let's not put this away yet. Oh, look at that, Brandon. Brandon got the 1-shot kill. That's lucky in the live customs. All right, Mr. Brandon's having a good night. How old are you mentally? Who, me? That's a really fun question. What do you guys... I want you guys to all say an age that you think I am mentally. So you know I have a real-world age. But if you had to guess my mental age, what would it be? I'd love to hear your responses. So we got E10 Dratini. Rainbow Tops. What? Oh, it's a C9. I got it. Okay. Ooh, not bad, though. Beautiful Dratini. 80, 90, 90. What? Nah, I'm hip. I'm with it. I'm with it. What are you talking about? I'm young. All right. That's from Austin Powers, obviously. Dratini Rainbow Tops. You can re-roll it. You would get 4 spots if you re-roll. Or you can keep it. Can I be honest? I don't know, 6. Can you? You are? 67-year-old testosterone levels. No! When I first found your channel, I thought you were an old man who sold Pokemon cards. No! What's this guy talking about? The Founding Fathers? What is he, like 97? I'll keep it. Good choice. Good choice. All right. Where are the PSA ones? Brandon, you are, in fact, the winner here because you avoided the temptation to re-roll it. How do you do, fellow kids? All right. Now, let's pull your stuff back out. Man, it's thunderstorming out there like crazy. This is where I reinstate that I started watching Mr. at 41. Okay, ready? So, Charizard. This one. The Sliveon. Oh. The Gardevoir. And that random EX I've never heard of. Meowstic. There we go. 6. Why would you be hanging around if you think I'm some old man? Is this where it makes me feel uncomfortable? You can't be uncomfortable. Yeah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Charizard, rar. Okay, now how about some of these? I know you aren't now. That's right. I'm a young virile male. In the prime of his, whatever. Ooh. When I first discovered you, you were the same age as me, and then I made it my life purpose to live up to whatever you had achieved. I'm glad that I can motivate a little bit. You know, I had people who helped motivate me when I was younger than I am now as well. When I left home, I did not have a dad to tell me what to do. Didn't have older brothers. Didn't have, you know, an encouraging mom or anything like that. No sisters. It really was just me on my own. And so, you know, the people I met along the way helped. Met some nice people. And especially the books I read. Books help a lot too, guys. If you're ever not sure what to do in life, go read some books. I did audiobooks, so it's kind of like cheating. But yeah, go listen to some audiobooks. If you're not a big reader, you might be a big listener. All right, look at that. Ooh, Mr. Brandon. And you said this is PSA? Grade the Charizard, the Sylveon, the Garrett. All right, so wait a second. How are we grading these? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's 4 times 40? That'd be 160 plus 20, 180. Yeah, PSA. All right, I did the math. Brandon Warder. In fact, we were just talking about Kiyosaki. He was one of those guys who I listened to quite a lot. Love your story. Yeah, I'm a reject of my own family. Very nice, man. Okay. I actually do have a family member who comes into the stream from time to time. You guys might not have noticed it, but I have an old cousin who barely knew me, and I barely knew him. And he pops in from time to time and says hi, actually. And I guess he had kind of a tough life. But I haven't seen him in 20 years. Probably longer than 20. Been better, got surgery on my big toe, my pinky toe, so I'm stuck in bed. Cody and Troy reunited once again. Oh, dang, 6. Hope you start feeling better. Brandon Warder. Boop. All right. Hey, did you guys see this getting opened earlier in the stream? How cool is this, man? Wow. Did you guys notice Tag Grading has raised their prices? But you know what they didn't do yet? They haven't raised their middleman prices. So our price remains the same. We've got a great price on Tag Grading. Here's Garrett Nadald, Tyranitar spot. Oh, it's happening. This is probably going off tonight. All right. 6, do you remember Stevia? I remember Stevia. That's that sweetener, the no-calorie one. We go Nadald. Nadald. There you go, Mr. Garrett. Oops. All right. What would this be? Spot number 16? Good. Damn, I got a grade. Do. All right. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 out of 19. Your average player. Good to see you too, bro. Come on, bro. Lol, nar. Oh no, she said nar. So there's 16 out of 19. 3 spots remain on the Tyranitar. 6 says 1 Charizard break. Now wait a second, 6. You only sent $30 in, so something's not adding up. She means this Charizard right here. I think 6 is waiting for somebody to donate the last $10. I had been helping my girlfriend taxes and car. You know, I had a girlfriend once, Alex, and I paid for her dental. It was a lot of money. She's not my girlfriend anymore. I'm teasing you, man. When Karis and I were together, you know, we weren't married either, but I did the same thing. I just spent all my money on her. Look at the... Oh, you told me that, 6. I'm sorry. Six, do you ever think I'm kind of a duty head sometimes? You ever think I got like duty in my head? Boop. What's not true, Six? All right. I'm more of a stinky head. That's 10 out of 16. Now we have an order from Miss Six. Here's the rest for the Charizard and a live costume. One live costume. All right. What made you say this is the one I want to marry? Well, them cheeks, I guess. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Very good. Ah, one Lampent. Oops. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. All right, boobies. Yeah, boobies go a long way, actually. Miss Six. Stevia Mister was a guy named Sturgio. Sturgio. We are? Ooh. All right. This is the one I want to marry. Bryce Wolf says, give to whoever. I love your streams, and someone could use it. Who could use 10 bucks? There's this guy I know who could really use 10 bucks. His name's CardConomist. If you saw them interact, you know why they were right for each other. Who? Who, me? Six Corrupted says me. You just put a charge on boobs. Good feeling. That's Bryce Wolf donating $10, and he's saying someone could use 10 bucks, huh? 10 buck too, huh? All right, we're gonna put you in here. Bryce Carter made a donation, and then Bryce Wolf made a donation. Number 5, Bryce Wolf. I know who could use $10. It was that guy who said, please, bro, what was his name? Who was the guy who said, please, bro, please, bro, please, bro? Started with an M. Me, mister. I currently wasted all my money on rent and my EDD, erectile dysfunction disorder. What? Your EDD is now drained? I don't know, bro. I'll take it. Why don't we, everyone pick a number between 1 and 20 right now. I'll add it to my store credit. I'm poor from Pokies and need Narcon. Oh my God, bro. Six has claimed the number 12 despite her name being Six. Space Hammy got the number 20. That's pretty clever. Don't spam numbers. Just one number, please, guys. Don't spam numbers. Just one number. Landing on 13. Who had it? Anyone at 13? Yes, Mike Vasquez actually has the number 13. Wow. Mike, you actually got $10 of store credit as a gift from Bryce Wolf. A gift from Bryce to you guys. How about that, Mike? Mike, you were participating in the stream and sniped the giveaway. Vasquez. All right. Time to feed the fishes. $10. Okay, there it is. We have an order from Sarah Dusenberry. 6 perfect orders. Yes, Sarah, you'll find that we have more of these perfect orders. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice of you, Mr. Bryce Wolf. Appreciate it, by the way. 5 OP13 Japanese packs. 5 of these, you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. OP13. Sorry, we don't have the new English set. What do you think? Should I get it, Miss Sarah? The new English set? And 10 Poke Truffles. Okay. put it for the ED meds. That's right. We were just talking about that. ED meds. You know, I honestly want to try them. I want to know what it's like to take a pill and then just to have a boner because of a pill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There it goes. 2 Waifu Shuffles. All right, that's a good start. Ah, Grievered. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, that's a jackpot round in my book. 4 items. So, yeah, let's start. I was like, what do we even do here? I guess let's get these Waifu Shuffles done first. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 times 5. That's 40. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. All right. I don't need it. I need it. All right, let's get the Waifu Shuffle pull for you. You cannot re-roll the Waifu Shuffle, but you can re-roll if you pull something out of here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good luck. You do pull something out of here. Oh, my God. Sarah Dusenberry's having a quadruple jackpot. What is going on right now? It says Snow White signature C9. Ooh, but it's a C9. I don't know. Here it is, the Snow White signature. All right, my question for you, Miss Sarah, is do we keep this card or do we re-roll it? You will get 2 spots if you re-roll. Mister, when's the midlife crisis? I guess now. I mean, half of your life isn't up at the age of 50. Half of your life is up at the age of 36. Because the average lifespan is like, what, like 72 for men. So we're at the half point right now, guys. I'm half spoiled. 6 is going squeak, squeak, squeak. 6, what should I do for my midlife crisis? What do you think? I guess keep. Okay. Miss Sella? Keeping it easy, huh? Uncomplicated. Good. Ow. Have a child. That's like the opposite of what people do in their midlife crisis. Grievered, Vulpix, right on these. Good luck. Here's the rest of your stuff. Get a 3rd wife. We are. All right. So, a Rhydon and Grievered. Grievered. Okay. I'm joining Islam, man. I think that stuff's okay in Islam. Let's see. Maybe I'm oversimplifying it. Rhydon. 3.5. All right. And new. Where's that Rhydon? Where is he? Ah, here he is. There we go. All right. So that is what you've pulled. Tell me what you think. You've got a Jungle 9 Rhydon from 1997. You have a no rarity Vulpix 3.5 and a Grievered 10. So which of these do you want to keep? Which of them do you want to re-roll? Some things you say to me. My grandfather lived till 96 and never had the word a diaper. It was pretty stout. I think when destiny death comes knocking at your door, it's not like you can hide. Yeah, I think it's not like you can play hide and go seek. Exactly. Mister, what was them bags you have with a bunch of random cards? This is called the binder break. Binder breaks are often made out of like abandoned cards from all those bags that people leave behind, you know? So it's a very fun thing. You guys have often said you wanted to bid on those bags. Well, this is kind of like that, except instead of bidding, you place a $40 break spot in there, and you have a 1 in 4 odds of taking it for yourself. Oh, Sarah. So this is 45. It will give you 8 if you re-roll it, 8 spots. This will give you 4 if you re-roll it. And this will give you 8 if you re-roll it. You did extremely well. Here are my thoughts on it. I like this one. I like this one. This one's more, it's a modern card. It's Chinese. These are vintage, actually, on the right side. But I don't know, if you like dogs, it's got a Gengar under the mat. It's kind of cute. They're all cute. Decisions, huh? Sarah has to make some big life choices. Snipping this. Snipping this. Snipping the perfect order. One of the downsides, I guess, to the Vulpix is it's been re-rolled down to 25. It is. But the other two haven't been re-rolled too much. There it goes. At what age do you employ your kid? As soon as they can, like, crawl, I guess. I don't know. I'll start using them as a prop in my YouTube show. I'll be like, come here. Come humanize me. Come on. Come human. Look, I've got a kid. Don't you want to buy my Pokemon cards now? See, that's how crazy I am. What is that's like There Will Be Blood. I'm a family man. This is my son, Isaac. Oh, my iPad's about to die. I'm a family man. I'll keep the Greavard and re-roll the other two. Oh, okay. Here you go. Miss Sarah. Oh, my. There we go. Oh. Oh, those are not up for sale. No, these are Sarah's cards. She just pulled them. Now, this will be... Let's put these back together, shall we? Back together again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop that in there. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Good. What does no rarity mean? Meaning this is the oldest version of Pokemon base set. It was printed before the Japanese regular base set. Back then, they didn't have rarity signs yet. It's extremely old. No one appreciates it, I guess. I don't know. They never sell well on this stream. I have 2 no rarity Charizards. I think they're pretty cool. All right. So you get a total of 60 on your reroll. What's 60 divided by 5? It's 12. You're about to get 12 cards, Miss Sava. Good luck. Watched Harry Hole on Netflix? Harry Hole? Oh, my God. This guy's chuckling. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Have you watched Harry Hole? All right, there we go. Mr. just nodded a bunch of people. I expect them tip-top shape. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are you serious? I am so sorry, Sarah. That was actually a cold round. Here we are. That's a tough round. It's an actual show. It wasn't a joke. Oh, my God. You're not even joking with me. You know, it seemed like you wouldn't pull one of those jokes on me. Sounds like Netflix is getting desperate for catchy titles. That's how it sounds. Have you watched Harry Hole? Here's Gengar. Oh. Where is other new mods? Shake my head. That's why I never re-roll, says Jacob. Oh. We've seen Team Rocket Grunt re-roll into some pretty big cards, though. Look at that Gengar reverse and Aurorus. Wait, you didn't tell me you had Aurorus. I want Aurorus. Snorlax is pretty cool, too, actually. I like the Snorlax. It's a show made by an award-winning crime author from Storaway. Storaway. Here's Snorlax. Okay. Here's Potion. The only crime I remember is it puts the lotion in the basket or else it gets the hose again. Lumio City. I would do me. Would you do me? Here's a Mawile growing. There we go. Oh, Sarah. So, Sarah, that round was pretty interesting. You didn't pull an alt art, but you actually did get Snorlax, and 2 Gengars. Your hollows were actually pretty strong in that round. What the hell? So I hope you get some value out of those. If you ever want to trade those out, let me know. Now, what about these guys? Hollow. 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 And Goldie Roger. Hey, that's not a cold card. That's a nice hot card. Nice. And now you know there's only one booster pack in that box remaining. Did I just get a text from Karis? Hold on, wait a second. Why is she texting me so late? Victory is mine. She's playing advanced. Ooh, she's playing Advanced Wars. See, Karis and I would normally be up right now. Look at this. Let me make sure I can actually show our text without revealing anything inappropriate. Here it is. Look at that. She's playing a Halo Wars. He used to be a scarab. Now he's just a scab. Wow. It is. All right. Soup. She playing Halo Wars. I got her hooked playing the Halo Wars campaign. It's a fun little game, you know. Every person who has been in End AI Trade, which I know a bunch about, they will all see you in. No wire hangers. Hey there, how many longer are you staying this evening? Nice to see you at this again. Hey, baby, how's it going? Maybe like 2 or 3 or 4 or 12. Sarah, let's grab... What you got, Sarah? You got a bag over here, don't you? That's what's going on with you. You got this little baggie. That's a pretty nice card. Let's put this here. Thanks for the big order, Sarah. I tried to warn you. Did we get her a... No, we didn't. We need to get you one of these, right? Here. Well, I can't remember. Did we get her one of those or not? I can't remember. I don't think we did. I'm going to get you one of these, Sarah. All right. Oops. Sorry, I like reading the comments while I'm dropping this boosty. Oh, very good. Oh, you did it. You pulled the guy on his cell phone. He's such a good pull. You're going to get that card in your bag and be like, where did this come from? Sleepy Tyranitar, 3 spots remain. Who doesn't want a Sleepy Tyranitar in their bag? In their name. All right, now we've got an order from... Hit refresh. Joseph Smith. Mr. Joseph Smith. He wants 2 Pokey Shuffles. You got it. You ready, Joseph? All right. How many people are in the box break? Maybe like 3 or 4 people already. That's pretty good, believe it or not, because there's a lot of stuff competing for attention on this table. Oh my gosh, look at him. Two cards, 1 hit. You've got Brock Sandshrew. I know that one. Okay, let me grab it for you. You watching, Mr. Joseph? Joseph, you pulled a card. Everyone's getting a pull tonight. Holy. It's a lucky night. Okay. Finish her, says Six Corrupted. Finish her. Fatality. Brock Sandshrew, $40. You can keep it or you can re-roll it for $35. There it is. Don't forget, tag's a pretty harsh grader. But in this case, we see a clear white dot on the corner. So this is, in fact, a 9. Google will do if. What will Google if do? Ooh, will I dream? Tell us about your dreams, Six. Tell us about the craziest dream you most recently had. Re-roll. All right, and he goes. I want to know about the craziest dream that you guys have most recently have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is a full 8 spots. Putting that back in the box and turning this into 35. I don't remember dreams. What? You don't remember dreams? For real? You trying to tell me you don't dream about very much? We are. It's just supposed to make up something interesting at that point, then, 6. So, it went from 40 to 35, right? You get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 it is. Will it be something bigger? 1, oh, Darkrai. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darkrai coming out of the box. Darkrai 9. Uh-oh, actually, I think that's worse. It happens when you smoke a lot of weed. Here's Darkrai. You're a dumbass. I sent for a Tyranitar spot, too, says Mr. Edward Cornelio. Sounds good. Did I not take care of it? Is that why you're telling me that? Did I miss it? Or are you just telling me that you got one coming up? Are you telling me I missed that in your order? Is that what happened? I thought you had an order. Okay. I too sent for a spot in the Tyranitar. Oh, I see, I see. Reroll one more time. Yes, one more time indeed. Good luck. Darkrai's going back in, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it goes. That goes back in as 20. And next time it will be worth 15. Okay. Ooh. Some cards just are meant to be re-rolled. So your re-roll number is 3 now. Could still be crazy lucky. Let's find out what happens. Today is my birthday, mister. Can I have one of everything? Thank you. Put it in a new bag. I did not catch you to say happy birthday yesterday. 1, 2, 3. We have a similar birthday? What? That makes you better than everybody else around us. Oh, Jirachi 10. See that? He did not lose faith in the re-roll method. It's called re-rolling. Learn to get hit with it, okay? All right. Let's see if he re-rolls this too. Some people don't seem to like the Jirachis, so I don't know. Maybe he will contemplate re-rolling it. Jirachi. There it is. Yeah, it's one day after yours. What? HBD to both of you. Heavy. Wait. Hard big dicks to both of you. There we go. Hee keep. Oh, I see how it is. You just want to keep the good ones. Wow. Good job, Mr. Joseph. Congratulations. Oh. Somebody took that Jirachi finally. Poor Jirachi. Jirachi's like a girl who got rejected in school a lot. I feel sorry for Jirachi. Hashtag Jirachi Lives Matter. Here's Uprising. Oh, yes. We have an order from Soul Despair, who says, why did it do that? I didn't want it to do that. Let's try this again. We have an order from Soul Despair. Mister, I have a confession to make. Yes, my child, confess your sins, and all will be forgiven. So Soul Despair says, get me in the sleepy Tyranitar. Sleepy, sleep. Soul Despair, nobody has jumped into your gym break. You have the option to go up against me. Would you like to do that? It is. Okay. Let's see. Congrats on the roll. Oh, that's 17. 17 out of 19. All right. Not tonight. Ooh, that's a funny thought. So, by the way, here is the break in question. You guys can join this Darkrai break to go up against Soul Despair to see who has the better luck. He says 3 151s. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And 4 Poke Shuffles. I'm telling you guys, it's just Poke Shuffles all day. The Poke Shuffles has achieved supreme desirability. It must be so much fun playing with these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what we got here? We've got Tops Charbok. You're picking up Tarps Carbok. Let's go find him. Oh my gosh. He's back here. He's in the back. I know he's in the back. I've seen him though over there. All right. He's a $45 Tops Hollow. And his name is Arbok. Let's have a quick look at him. There he is. He's Print Wave 4. I priced him as an 8. That's why he's so cheap. $80 is cheap. And I'm sorry, $45 is cheap for an 8. And there you have it. But you're welcome to re-roll it if you wish. What do you think? I have to say, the Poke Shuffles are such a good product. Even when I lose a big roll, the hype to get a great card is so cool. He is so nice. Yeah, it's actually causing me to run out of, like, eligible slabs. It's kind of interesting. On the one hand, you can keep him, and he's probably worth $45. You could re-roll him and try to get something better at the risk of missing. It's my first pull. I love you, mister. What? Why does he say Carbok in the anime? Does he really? I'll keep it. All right, here you have it. Mr. Soul Despair. Boop. All right, this is my favorite cult. Yeah, we've invested a lot of time into this one. This one seems pretty good. Do I have any more slabs in here? No? Okay, so we're going to start the rotation. It's time to start the rotation now on the LMQR box. There's an R in here too. So we're going to start rotating these next. We need to do this rotation because I need fresh slabs for the actual Poke Shuffle. Even right now, there's been like 5 slabs removed from the box, and my goal is to keep it pretty full. So let me start pulling all these over. I like to rotate these and check their price. Feels like we did it just yesterday. All right, we're at 2 spots left in the Sleepy Boy. Yeah, but they might have already sold. Seems kind of like they might have already sold. I got to open those 151s for you, Mr. Soul Despair. Just moving this over for a moment. Rotate. What? All right. So you've got these 3 here. And you've also got this free birthday pack. This is a birthday pack. Any extra packs for me? Yes. It's called the birthday pack. Yes. All right. Ooh. Very good. Very good. What do we have in here? A cold one. Here's a Vileplume. Slowbro. And Jolteon. That's it, Mr. Soul Despair. Nothing crazy popping out of those 3 packs. So, by the way, the bounty went off without much fanfare. And we were talking about how maybe we would like to end the bounty and start some other thing. All right, Mr. Soul Despair, you should be in the SO box, which I believe there is one. Here it is. I was thinking of getting rid of the bounty, but actually maybe replacing it with a second chance slab for people who have very bad luck. What do you think? I don't think that the bounty, I don't think people who get like super big hits really need also an additional hit. It almost doesn't make sense, right? Like, you don't need extra pulls if you're the one getting all the luck, right? Oh, did you guys see this? I know this is a simple common, but it's actually from 2022, and look how nice it looks. So this is actually already 4 years old. It's a little bit older. Doesn't that look nice? I think that's why I graded it. I looked at it and said, that Vileplume looks pretty chill. All right, and Gray Ninja. Oh, Gray Ninja could actually go into the Poke Shuffles right now. Let me delete these. Delete. And so now let me go ahead and get this started right now. I love Vileplume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be the Gray Ninja. He's nice. We're going to click him up to 50 like that. And then we're going to say number 033 Gray Ninja. And it's going to say tag 10. All right. Everyone's been pulling stuff out of that box tonight, man. It's been a busy box. Tossing that back up there. Mr. Jesus Aguilera gets into the Tyranitar before it goes off. It's funny how when a break is at the last few spots, everyone's scrambling into it. They're like, wait, I want a spot. Wait for me. Did you guys catch this Umbreon? He's back. And he costs even more money now. He's back from the slabby away system. Mr. Am I the last one? Maybe. Let's count this again because we're up to 18 out of 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. This is a reminder that if you really love a break or like the idea of it, don't wait for the last second to get in. Jump into it because you think it's a good card. But if you wait for the last second, now you're competing with everyone to get in there. Ah, Mr. Castillo sent me his shipping address. We need to take care of this. Hold on. It's, let me get this right, okay? Whoa. Ryan Castillo. I'm going to start up a school on how to format your address. Ryan Castillo. I think something like 2% of anybody who shares their address with me has ever formatted it. They go, you know how to format this, right? Let's grab this. All right, and let's go grab the email. It's actually pretty easy for American addresses, but you know, it's truly tricky on some of the international ones. So you shall get some very lightweight shipping because this is not a heavy shipment. We're going to go ahead and update the address. Okay. So USPS has updated the address to look correct. And now I'll set this here and wait for it to actually calculate the price of the label. Crazy. So we have this Mr. Edward order. Edward, let me make sure you were actually last. It's Will Sharp's turn first, but he has 12 perfect orders. So his order is 12 perfect orders. Let's get it. Will Sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, Will. I sent a Cash App. Hopefully it's right this time. You sent a Cash App, and hopefully it is correct this time. Ooh, it does look like I received a Cash App, so it's looking good. Will Sharp. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Dooby-Dooby, Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. All right, Will, it's finally your turn. Thanks for your patience. We're snipping it up in here, guys. We got perfect order. We got this kid staring at us a lot. You are the best. When Mr. has something to do, everybody quiet down. Ooh. Oh. Setting that there. Setting that right there. Well, shucks. Welcome to Missouri. That's how people in Missouri talk all the time. There we go. Ooh, the weather's heating up, by the way. We went outside. It was pretty warm. And you know what? It didn't feel like a passing warmth. It felt like it really is just getting hotter outside. As is expected, we're heading towards summer. And you know what? The first thing we were thinking about is, ooh, I wonder when we can go swimming in the lake, right? Because by the time June hits, that water is warm. And we're just getting the best weather ever out here. I love it. The springtime in Missouri is really, really nice. The environment is really specific. Out here in Lake of the Ozarks, you get a lot of steep hills and cliffs and a lot of rock formations. And then you've got a certain type of tree. It's called a cedar. Looks like a pine tree, but it's not a pine tree. It grows right out of the rocks. They're all over the place out here. But you also get sycamores, and you get like walnut trees and oaks and elms. And so it has a very, I don't know how else to describe it, but a very Midwest look. You know, so these trees are not like tropical. They're not southern trees. They're not northern trees. It looks very Midwestern. It's almost like, did you remember the movie Sleeping Beauty? It's almost like the trees from Sleeping Beauty. Has the same feeling, like a fox or a deer or a wolf is going to pop out of the trees. And then that weather hits just right. It's that perfect 70-degree weather. Whew. Really nice. And there's a big, gorgeous lake over here. It is tranquil. You just get those couple of months in the fall and the spring. They're just perfect. Just, oh, Mega Starmie. Woo! All right. Look at that. Ooh. Wait, do I have a Mega Starmie over here? Wait a second. Mega Starmie thinks he's tough. All right, I got Mega Starmie for you guys right here. All right, watch this. You guys watching? All right, watch this. I got Mega Starmie for you right there, bro. Already graded 10. I don't even see a difference. It's the same card. Oh my, this has got to be a clip, right? The fact that we got these two together is so strange. They look identical. They kind of do. Okay, so I'll click that one for Mike's side because I thought that was pretty funny. Let's grab this. Doobie 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 doo. Up here in the stream clips moment. Starmie and Patrick at 1:46 minutes. All right, the resemblance is uncanny. They are really similar to each other. You should grade them together. Well, the Patrick obviously is already graded. Mega Clee Fable. DD. Mega Doo-Doo. Boop. She got some kind of pom-pom turi hat. A spinner rack. All right. You know what hasn't moved too much? The trade slab has not moved too much. Nobody be trading their cards in, huh? Another thing we implemented, by the way, if you're kind of new or you didn't hear about this, we often have a giveaway slab like this one. And even when it's not active, you can actually donate your holos that you don't want to jump directly into the giveaway. That's a new thing. It is. So I'm implementing all kinds of methods to try and separate you from some of your junky cards. It's a great thing. I find a use for it. And it makes your bag lighter. Ultimately, it saves me money on shipping. That's always true. Mr. Will Sharp, let's go find your bag, Will. Okay. Oops. Come on now. What's the trade slab? Let me show you. The trade slab this time is Diamond Pearl Miltank, graded 9. The trade slab's always a junky card because you're just trading me junk for it. So we don't put up the Mona Lisa up there. You know why? Because when you do put up the Mona Lisa, people just buy all the spots, and then it's just a traditional break. So for trades for junky cards, I find you kind of have to offer a junky slab. Will, you've got a bag, right? Oh, he said I need a new bag. Oh, thank heavens I read that, because I was about to start working really hard to find your bag. Okay. They both live in Bikini Bottom. Yep. There we go. Whoa, the likes say 47, and the viewers say 74. Whoa, man, there's a lot of lightning outside. I'm scared, bro. I think I'm going to get lightninged. Thanks for hitting the like button, y'all. Y'all. There we go. Will Sharp's turn is over. Did Will Sharp get a bonus pack? Did he get the bonus pack? Did he get one of these? I don't think he did. Here you go, Will Sharp. I don't remember if you did. This is the free birthday pack. Oh, very cold. All right, now we can move on to the next one. Doot. We have an order from Miss 6-1 Live Costume. All right. 6, what was your favorite costume to wear for Halloweeny? Do you remember? A long, long time ago, when I was a little kid, I dressed up as Batman one time. Boop. There we go. Ah, it's a cold one this time, Miss 6. All right, no luck. You never know. There we go. which is better, Halo Wars 1 or Halo Wars 2? Halo Wars 1, by a huge landslide, is better than Halo Wars 2. Halo Wars 2 was made by a totally different studio, and it was made many years later, and it was terrible. It was received terribly. Everyone who reviews it says it feels nothing like Halo Wars 1, which was kind of a cult favorite kind of game. And I believe even to this day, there are more consistent players on Halo Wars 1 multiplayer than Halo Wars 2 multiplayer. It sucked. I played the demo for Halo Wars 2 for like 20 hours, and I learned the game, and it was just thoroughly disappointing. It just didn't feel like the other game. Visually, the controls, the balancing, everything about it just stank, dude. And I'm so tired of the brutes, too. I find the brutes really boring. Don't you? Like, I actually think the elites are a lot more fun. So anytime Halo focuses too much on the brutes, I always go, oh my god, get me to another Halo game. And, yeah, the brutes kind of annoy me. Anyways, Halo Wars 2, they introduced all these new, like, unit types, and it's just, it made the whole thing, like, goofy. Like, you have to have, like, a mix of 20 different units now, and it's just like, ugh. Mr. only gives me cold ones. No, that's not true. That's not true. All right, so that was Miss 6. And now let's see where we are at. So this was ordered at 125. And Mr. Edward B. Cornelio's order was also ordered at 125. So it's finally your turn. Ah, but Miss Sarah also ordered a spot in the Sleepy Tyranitar. Oh, wow. So you guys both ordered the spot in the last minute. So let me go ahead and see exactly when she ordered. Where is it? Show Original. So under Show Original, we can see Miss Sarah Dusenberry is at 23.25.52. Okay, and that's pretty good for you, actually, Edward, because it probably implies you're going to get it. Now we're going to go ahead and open this. We're going to look at Show Original. Yours arrived at 23.25.26. So Mr. Edwards' order showed up seconds before Miss Sarah. So Miss Sarah, you're going to miss this one. Sorry about that. See, I have the ability to inspect the element of the web page to see the precise second that each email arrives. And that's how we do it. So when people arrive on the exact same minute, we go by the second. Okay, Edward, you will make it into this break. Who knows, Miss Sarah, maybe he misses. He has a chance to pull it, though, so it'll be pretty annoying if he does for you, I suppose. But he really did get in there before you. Now, it's that spot number 19. I think it is. You selling Star Wars Galaxy 25 boxes? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't remember what my inventory on that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's the end of the Sleepy Tyranitar break. He's actually a really large break. All right. The heartbreak. The heart yearns for what the heart yearns for. No worries, just wanted to finish it so it would go off tonight. 1, 2. Let's see. So these still have old cards in them. We're going to remove that. We don't do that anymore. We did that a long time ago. We're not going to do that anymore. Did not change the number of booster packs people were buying. My science experiment was a failure. All right. Whoa. Charizard popping out of there. What the hell? All right. Let's try that again. That's going to go in here now. That was back when we were loading up the live custom booster, or not the live custom boosters, the custom boosters with extra pulls. And I thought this will be fun, but not really. No one bought into the breaks any more than usual. So people don't care about the value of the boosters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There it is. I'm going to throw up. What do you mean you're going to throw up? You mean like you're nervous? You're nervous about what happens here? Is that what you mean you're going to throw up? I wouldn't be too nervous for this one. You know why? Because your odds are so tough. 1 in 19. This, I would be like, I'm not getting it. You know what you're going to do? You're going to pay for it for someone else. That's what you're going to do. That's what most people are about to do. Most people are about to skibidi. Isn't that right, 6? We all know what's going to happen here. 6 is going to pull it. Do. No, I ate too much. Oh. He's going to throw up because he ate too much, guys. He ain't nervous. Thank goodness you're still alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We just double count that real fast. Now, let's try and put a little bonus card in there. Got a little bonus. Little bonus. Oh, Pikachu's a great bonus. Get a little Pikachu. We get a little Umbreon. That's nice. Oh, all right. Yeah, I got that Wegovy now. I'm taking a double shot of Wegovy, twice as much as before. And it just gives me like this feeling like I have permanent heartburn, but it's not truly heartburn. It's very weird. I don't know how to describe it. Like something has gone terribly wrong with my tummy. All right. All right. I would tune in. 6 or Jen. Make sure to cut both decks. I don't know. I was thinking we could hand the card out to somebody like 6 and then realize that we failed to cut the deck and then have to take it back. Work, this is your job now. You ever get the stinky burps? So on Wegovy, I actually do burp more. I usually never burp, and just how I always was. But on Wegovy, I am burping, and it's like my stomach's not digesting the food. It's so weird. It happened to me before. What? You expecting World War III? Not really. We are? Not really. Not in particular. We are. There we go. All right. Okay. What do you think, 6? World War III? Give me a number. You need more fiber. No, it's not a fiber thing. It's a Wegovy thing. You mean don't go live? Psh. I actually do eat quite a decent amount of fiber ever since I learned that the American diet is low in fiber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have fiber gummies, basically. But also, I'm very aware of eating things like beans, for example. I eat more beans now. I bean it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Little beans here. Oh, here, let's show all the names one time so that everyone knows that they were in here. Good. Miss Jen is in there. Good luck, Miss Jen. Miss 6 is in there. All right, there you go. Mister ripped it from her hands. You missed the comments on the World War III thing. What? Did it show it to me? Here, let me go into all chat. I'm in top messages. Let's see. Would you still go live if it was World War III? Oh, indefinitely. World War III doesn't mean that my particular house is getting bombed. Yeah, I would hella be going live. And if the Pokemon card market was dropping because of World War III, I would be buying up them juicy cards because I know once the world's stable again, these cards are going to the moon. Because they did before. They have a history of doing so. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Boop, boop. All right. Give me a number to split the deck. Do you like broccoli? It's not bad. I had some broccoli today, actually. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always get the same food at the Chinese buffet. Broccoli, chicken skewer, a little bit of noodles, and a big scoop of mushrooms. I love the mushrooms. Dude, I don't know if you know this about me. I eat humongous amounts of mushrooms. Like, I got 2 big... I could take you to my fridge and prove this to you. I got 2 big bowls of mushrooms right now. And one of my favorite meals is to just chop those up into, like, 4 pieces and then cook those with, like, maybe some chicken stir fry or something. But it's basically a meal that's just mushroom and chicken. It's just a huge amount of mushroom. I can't get enough of them. I don't know what it is, but I just love them. All right, here goes. Edward Cornelio. This could be it, by the way. He could get it on one. Nope, he got to get sealed. Kissed by your rose. Miss Jen. Sorry, Jen. Mr. Javier. Sorry, Javier. Mr. Javier. Sorry, Mr. Javier. Brett Love. Love me, love me. Garrett Nedald. Sorry, Mr. Garrett. Here's Hedison Vasquez. He was in there on a star spot. Here's Andrew Martin. Ooh, Andrew Martin picking up the Pikachu. That's nice. A little bonus pull there. It's actually a nice bonus pull. Look at that Trick or Trade Pikachu. He looks great. Olivier, Andrew Martin. Javier got cooked. Yeah. It sucks. Somebody's going to get cooked in here. Actually, only one person pulls the Tyranitar, so virtually everyone gets cooked, except for one guy. Here's Nathan Gordon. Oh. NHCC. Oh. Brandon Boutillier. Oh. Jesus Aguilera. Oh! Could it be Mr. Jesus? Sorry, Six. Six, were you getting sweaty? I know you were, because I know you were getting closer to the end and your name hadn't been pulled yet, and the hit was still in the box. There it is. No, 17 of us got cooked. Look at that. Is he here? He does frequent the stream a lot. He's a regular. All right. With the name... Oh! Woo! She was right next to it. Oh, my God, bro. She was literally the next one. Wow. Slipping between your fingers. Wow. You know, I was watching it go by, and I was thinking, Six hasn't been pulled yet. She's got an increasing shot. Wow. There it is. Six. One cold one for Six. Ediberto Mendoza. And here's Miguel. Now, don't celebrate too soon. These also have to line up for it to end. So here's our friend Miguel. He's pulled this Umbreon. He's a new guy. I think he's got a bag. Doesn't he have a bag? He's got a bag. Yes, he is the new guy. And he has picked up this lovely Umbreon. Okay, it helps. A little bonus. A little bonus. Every little bit. Do-do-do-do. So our next 5 spots. Here's Jay Whipple. Here's Chent Zeg Vong. Here's Soul Despair. Sorry, Soul Despair. And, oops, and Miss Beatrice. All right. I can't believe how close you were there, Six. That was crazy. That's one very desirable Sleepy Tyranitar now in the hands of Jesus Aguilera for $40. Pretty crazy, right? That's what makes the stream so special. It is these breaks. Now, you really almost have to think about it. Imagine we were just opening this product. Excuse me. It's like if everybody opened $40 of the product, but of course, really only one person pulls the chase card. So it's very similar to open booster packs. The difference being you get to the hit sooner and it's already graded 10. Very wonderful. You get to the hit in a more efficient way. You go straight over to the hit and it's already graded 10. Amazing. Is it as flashy as opening booster packs? No. Booster pack opening is almost like hypnotizing, isn't it? Like a slot machine. Booster pack opening is very ASMR, you know. And then also you get all these little side cards when you're opening booster, but that's a nice chase card and it's very efficient to jump to that. So there he is. Sidex going, huh? All right. I will assume he is trading it back. I'm done for the night. That was fun. Mistress, throw water in the Lake of the Ozarks, or is it fake news on Instagram? Lake of the Ozarks is loaded with water. It has a lot of water in it. All right, Jesus Aguilera on the back of this. Missouri has a lot of water. Too much of it, if you ask me, actually. Okay. We are not like a desert at all. There's too much. We have flooding. Yeah, we have flooding risks. Actually, there was a flooding warning just like today for Morgan County. Morgan County, flooding risk. Now, we're going to head over here to the Breaks channel, Breaks History it's called. And I'm going to grab a link to this stream in particular. We're going to say Sleepy Tyranitar going to Mr. Jesus at 165 minutes. Good. All right. That's the first break of the stream going off there. Hey, you know, Miss Sarah Dusenberry, it's like I said, it really didn't hurt you too much to miss that one, did it? Of course, it would have been really annoying had Mr. Edward pulled it. Sarah, your turn is next, and you may be interested in shifting that $40 over to a different break, like the Charizard or the Snorlax, or perhaps to this new booster box break, which is new. Oh, Destined Rivals, 1 in 20 odds. It's actually worse than the Tyranitar. The odds are worse. And yet it's such a desirable item. So clearly got value. Mister, I can see the slabs on the table for my birthday. You want to see the slabs on the table for your birthday? Doobie-doobie-doo, 1,060. This is Quip's hand-drawn Hunter, graded A for authentic. Pretty cute. Here's Metagross, Squirtle, Android, Cleavor, Quip's hand-drawn Espeon. And here's Shiny Tyranitar. What's cool about Quip's drawings is every single one of them has sold. Not a single one of them has failed to sell. Those are just 2 that are still available, and I imagine they will sell at some point as well. Most recently, she sold a Gengar, hand-drawn Gengar for $150. There's Lucario, Vileplume. Oh, we need some more slabs up here, man. I think it's time for that rotation to kick in. Magikarp. Oh, he was hidden away in a corner. Checklist. Gengar 9. Heracross. Poliwrath. Couple 9s still floating around, huh? It's time for that rotation to occur because we don't have enough slabs up here. All right. Is the Lego brick still going? No, that one ended. I have another Lego break. It's the Charizard Blastoise Venusaur. What do you guys think of that one? It's huge. It's also very expensive, so I don't know. Latios, Meowth, Lugia, Krabs, Penny Pincher. Ooh. So we are now beginning with Sarah Dusenberry. 10 Poke Shuffles. Can I see the 2 9s in the back left? Sarah, they keep trying to interrupt me. I don't know what 9s you're referring to. Who won the Lego Pikachu? I don't know. I think we probably posted it in the Discord server. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Whoa, you pull the Abra? Wow, tonight's been a pretty good night. She is picking up the Abra out of the box. Congratulations. Now, she went pretty deep for it. Here it is. Well worth it. Now, you could actually re-roll it, by the way. You're not forced to take it if it's the $100 card. What would you get if you re-rolled it? If it's $100, you would get a re-roll of, what, 19? So you do have that as an option. What are your thoughts on the prices of the top cards in Ascended Heroes? Do you think they will hold? Pulled the Altart Pikachu today. No, I don't think they'll hold. I think that, well, I think it's a really great set, but like Prismatic, I think they're just going to keep printing it like crazy. Are you guys still considering moving out of Missouri? A little bit. Things have changed. We were really into moving out of Missouri, and almost like a miracle, they started talking about making Missouri a no-tax state. I have that card, so I will re-roll. No problem. All right, so he goes back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so he's back in, but he's going to be 95 this time. And you're going to get 19 spots. 95. Holy. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Oh, I better grab enough. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There it is, 19. Flipping it around. Oops. Karis and I were wanting to move to like Florida or something like that, but Missouri will be having a vote in November to become a no-tax state. It just passed the House, and so I think it passed the Missouri Senate too. I'm not sure, but it's going to be on the ballot this November, and I'm really hoping that people say yes. And if they say no, I'm still way open-minded to moving. Wow, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, Sarah, no! Well, before we feel too bad, Sarah, let's see if we have luck in your other items. That was unlucky this time. I'm sorry. That was unlucky that time. You normally have a lot of luck, though, so let's see. Maybe this will turn it around a little bit. Ninja Spinner. That hurt a bit. Yeah. All right, let's grab this Ninja Spinner. You just assume with a roll as big as 19, something's definitely coming out. But, you know, I guess it's possible for 2 cold rounds to hit side to side, you know, especially because we do that shuffle each time, right? So if you have, you know, 15 cold ones and then a hit's supposed to be pulled, but that hit gets displaced, you might get a long string of cold ones together. All right. What's your favorite modern card of all time since Sword and Shield? Oh, I'm not sure. Magikarp, maybe? Paldean Magikarp. There we go. What do you guys think is the best card of Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield had Giratina, it had Umbreon. You know, for me, the Umbreon VMAX is really not the best card. It's just a card that performs well. But the Umbreon VMAX just is not as good as some of the older Umbreons. Giratina Alt's pretty cool, yeah. I'm not a big Giratina fan, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you post the Tyranitar break into the Discord? I did. Thank you for asking. Yes, I did that. Charizard. Were there any good Charizards in Sword and Shield? I don't even remember. 4 perfect orders. All right, perfect order. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1 sleepy Tyranitar spot. Now that shall be $40 for you. And it's actually a good deal for you. You actually saved $40 here. Think about it. Mr. Cornelio didn't pull it. And 1 Chinese 151 surprise box. Oh, boom. Brilliant Saris. Brilliant Saris. Good. All right. A lot of Giratina in Sword and Shield time period, huh? Shoop. Not Steam? Yep. I would say the shiny Charizard. Okay, so we got a lot going on here. What do you think about the litigation loans? The interest is pretty sharp, but I'd only be borrowing a few thousand off a multi-million-dollar settlement. What? All right, let me snip this. Let's sneep it here, huh? All right, we'll sneep. Sneep. And sneep. All right, there we go. Very good. Miss Sarah, we've got Snavy and Lapras. Very good. For what it's worth, I'm deciding to use my $10 credit towards my way. Towards your way. Oh, Meowth. Wow, he's really nice. Just a nice plain Meowth. Good color scheme. I like the gold. All right, and here's telepathic energy and Lando Rest, kind of like Lando Butter. Okay. Let me put this here. Throwing this out. So, Meowth popping out of your perfect orders. Let's try the Ninja Spinners. It would be pretty cool if we could pull Mega Gray Ninja. Sneeping this. All right. Throwing these away. Shoop. Oh, I see. Okay, so Mr. Mikey's got more information here. Sorry, Mike, I didn't understand. I got hit and nearly died. Her insurance pays millions, but they're dragging their feet. I need some of that money ASAP, not the year timeline the lawyer's talking about. Oh, a litigation loan. Now I get it. Sorry, I didn't understand the context, so I didn't know what to say. First of all, it sucks that you were in a wreck. You're saying you were in a wreck and she was found guilty by the court or by the insurance companies. And so her insurance company is required to pay you, but it's going to take a while, and you want that money now rather than later. I guess my only thoughts, well, I'm definitely not an expert in this area, but my only thoughts are, if you're going to pull out a loan based off of this litigation, number one, I would say, and this is very important, you absolutely must be certain that you're actually going to get paid out, right? Like if there's a chance that the insurance companies don't pay you out and you pull out these big loans and start to spend them, you are in so much doo-doo at that point. So you have to be 100% certain that the insurance company will pay you. The other one I would say is, I've never heard of a litigation loan, so I don't know what kind of interest they charge on a loan. But whatever you do with that money, it has to be worth that interest. So if you pull it out and it's like 15% interest and you're not doing something with the money worth that 15%, then you're just kind of losing 15% of what's owed to you. So, you know, I would just be real careful with that, okay? I don't know what you mean when you say you need the money, but if you don't really need the money, I would probably hold off and try to live without it, just to be safe. It's the safer route, obviously. There it is. All right, but loans, you know, people take out loans sometimes. What up? Let's see. Not the litigation loans topic. Sheesh, sorry to hear, Wow Mikey. It makes sense to me to take one. Once you get that money, nothing will matter. Ruler, Black Flame. Yeah, I would just say make sure you're definitely getting that money. The litigation is going to be paid out. And as long as you're confident that that's true, and as long as the interest rates are very reasonable, I think you could take out a small loan, small enough to cover whatever you need, like your costs or something. I wouldn't take that money and play with it. Don't take out a big loan and play with the money like, hey, we're going on a cruise. Hey, I'm buying a big Pokemon card. I would take out as small of a loan as possible that you need just for your house and your food bill and whatever medical requirements are needed as well. So a minimal loan, just in case something really goes wrong. You know, you can't have anything go wrong. All right, here goes, Sarah, your box of 151 surprise. Let's see if it surprises us with some good pulls. I feel like a Master Ball is coming up. I feel like I haven't seen one in a little while. Ooh, nice Gengar. But he is not a Master Ball. He's got a little scratch on him. I didn't put that on him. He just came out attacked that way. Kakuna. Oh, man. Golem. Oh, man. Here's... Oh, there you go. Venusaur full art. So now it's like a standard box. Venusaur, he's always a solid pull. And a Horsey. No Master Ball. Some memberships. Sarah. Wow. That's like a $50 donation. That's really nice of you, Sarah. Any good attorney should be able to tell you what the outcome will be. They should have seen similar cases tons of times. Mostly, yes, I can get the 1.5 insurance policy next month that's guaranteed by a reputable law firm, so the insurance money's in the bag, but going after assets and job will take a year. You know, I'm honestly not like, I'm not like an expert in this particular subject. All I can say is be reasonable, be cautious. Don't place any big bets. Don't gamble, you know. I don't like to place bets on stuff that's supposed to be a conservative issue. So I'm kind of a careful person, and that's why I've never sank my ship before. All right, I think that these pulls were pretty reasonable for what you're opening. You had one very bad round in the Poke Shuffles, though. I'm gonna set you down as having done a $50 donation. That's a $50 donation, isn't it? There we go. Sorry to hear all that. Do you want to give us the details of it all? I'm curious, like, so you got hit and it was her fault. What exactly did she do? I have been very lucky because I've never been in a car wreck, and I never want to be in one because I know how dangerous they are, and I know how excruciating they are if they go and injure you or, yes, even kill you. Something like 40,000 people die per year on the road. And so every time I see some joker driving like willy-nilly crazy, I just shake my head like, come on, dude. I just want to go home and not crash, please. All right. Whoa, Pokeballs for everyone. Russ, they'll only give you 33%. No, you'll get 63%. They'll get 33%. Oh, hold on. So wait a second. What are you talking about? Oh, Miss Sarah, you have $40 remaining. Very nice. That's horrible. That's horrible. They're going to take like a 1/3 of all the value if you take out a loan. Is that what you mean? Because that's insanity. I would never accept that. I would take out a regular bank loan. All right. If you don't have PPO, they will not give you 66%. You better get ready to drop the soap because your booty going to jail. You better knock on wood, mister. You're ginseng yourself. I'm jinxing myself? No! Well, would you sell box of Star Wars Galaxy 2025? That's the older set. I don't know if I have a sealed box of that, but I'm open-minded to it. Can I put the 40 towards a Japanese Poke Jumbo pack break and pay the difference? Oh, absolutely, yeah. You can do whatever you want with your $40. Ta-da! All right. You set that up, Miss Sarah. I'll get to the next order, which is Javier. Mr. Darkrai Gym Battle and one live custom. All right, let's get it. Read my super chat. I'm glad your parents made love 37 years ago. I did not even see that. I'm so sorry. Thanks, man. I would like to purchase the 2 slabs. Yes, you're definitely welcome to purchase the 2 slabs. I don't know what you're referring to, though. Oni-san, konnichiwa. Happy birthday, mister. Why, thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. All right, Javier. Boop. When I got my settlement, the lawyer took 1/3 of my money. So out of $300,000, the lawyer got $100,000. Wow, I need to be a lawyer, bro. Ooh. So you don't pull a slab, but you do pick up a rainbow rare. That was so random. Okay. That's yours now. Let's put it in your box. That was a pretty generous cold pack. There you go. I was not anticipating that. Now, you need a Darkrai Gym Battle. Is Mr. Despair here? The gym battle's going off. Here it is. Let's see. Insurance 33.3, lawyers 33.3, you 33.3. If the insurance doesn't cover medical, they usually don't. I got robbed for 66% at 19 years old. Man, you guys understand this stuff way more than I do. I've been very lucky to have avoided this scenario, the crash scenario. All right. Javier, you got a card, right? You seem like a kind of guy who would have a card, don't you? TCC, Nicholas, Annie, Christian, Jose, Cody. Javier's Charmeleon. It's this one, isn't it? How's the queue looking? A little bit busy. It's actually a little bit busy tonight. I could be going much faster if I wanted to. I could be zooming like a zoomer. And then the wait times would be a little bit shorter. All right, so this is the new Pokemon Gym Battle system where scorecards matter again. So the scorecards are back. And your goal is to have the best looking scorecard by the end of 90 days. And then there is a battle between the person with the best looking scorecard and the worst looking scorecard. See what I'm saying? Person with the most wins and the person with the most losses tee off against each other. And the winner gets a roll into scored. Maybe we'll call them Pokemon champion. And then also they get to keep their scorecard if it was a special scorecard, one of these unique ones. And then also they get to keep this deck of cards. Although I am tempted to swap that over to the Pikachu first place slab. Instead of the deck of cards, we get you like a prize slab or something. Ooh, it'd be cool if Cares hand drew us like a trophy card. Wouldn't that be funny? Hand-drawn trophy card. All right, here goes. Picking up Salamence 230. That's pretty tough. And Snorlax 260. Wow. First round, Javier. Round number 2. Okay, Moltres is pretty strong. And Ekans. Round 2 goes to Mr. Soul Despair. It's all tied up, everybody. All right, and now, so that's no good. Sableye 70. And Jinx is 200. That's going to be Javier's Darkrai. Congratulations. Black Fox wishes you a happy birthday. What? Here we are. Very nice. The Black Fox. Okay, Javier, you walk away with the second win. Soul Despair, you are now 1 and 2 for wins and losses. I'm sorry. So see, their numbers are changing. Now, you still get to win if you have the worst number of losses. Is the irony. Let's get the... Watch this. See how ugly this is? Watch this. Pull that out of that yucky little sleeve, right? Get it a nice, clean sleeve. And the whole thing looks way better. Ta-da! So much nicer. All right. Whoa, man, that thunder's going on for like a minute. So this was also a Jimmy Therese consignment card. We were hosting it as a break for him so he could get paid out. Go find his card. It would be cool if you did a Hall of Fame channel in Discord for the winners. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that. Same with like if you pull a big card on the channel in general. Hall of Fame. Okay, so we're looking for Jimmy. Now, Jimmy. Jimmy Therese. Once upon a time, Jimmy Therese hired us to grade that card, to get that card graded and encapsulated. And we did so probably years ago. Years later, he is getting his money back out of it. Pretty interesting. That's his card. And he is going to receive 37.5 on the sale of that card. That's consignment. If you have cards that you want me to sell for you and you don't want to worry about it, you can send them right over here and I'll put them up on the table. There it is. Oh, yeah. People can then put it into slab away if they choose or buy it outright, or we might turn it into a break like that one. All right. You were both here, so I don't think I need to mark it as sold. Heck, I should do it anyways. It should just be standard. So this should say Darkrai Javier at 188 minutes. Thank you so much. Sorry for the wait time, guys. It's getting a little bit long. 6 says she wants 2 of the Chinese surprises. Now, wait a second. These don't go here. These go like over here or something. All right, here you go, Miss 6. 2 of the Chinese surprises. Oh. Have you thought any more about selling raw cards? Yeah, so another thing I've thought about doing, guys, is maybe implementing a way for you to sell cards as singles directly out of your bag. Here we are. All right, you can say, hey, I want that card to go up as a single. Here's Nidorino, and here is Moltres. Night streams, best streams. It's definitely been busy tonight, hasn't it? Ugh. Okay, 6 says her favorite thing is bulk, and to put all the bulk into her bag. There you go, Miss 6, because she loves bulky, wokey. Next up, we have an order from Mr. Eric, I believe I have a $50 credit with you. Could I please use it to do slab away on the Umbreon? Happy birthday. Feels like the old tombs. What? Eric Rodriguez. His name is Eric. All right, Eric. That Meowth seems overpriced at 55, doesn't it? There's that. And you want Umbreon. Wow. He's up on the table for a second, and he's back in the slab away like that. Just like that. Just like that. That's a Nine Inch Nails song. All right, Eric, you're going over here. It's going to say April, Eric, Rodriguez, PSA 10, Umbreon, price of $340. You are spending $32 on it. So that would leave it with $308 remaining. And this is gone. All right, Eric Rodriguez. Mr. Eric. Okay. It feels like old times. The gang's all here. Thank you. Let's see. He ordered that at... Wow, these are still older than your order, Mr. Ryan Shapiro. Who's got the oldest order? Not Anthony. Not Ryan. It is Mr. Miguel Vasquez. Here's a quarter as a kind gesture to remind you to use my $10 credit on my slab away. Thank you to whomever gifted it to you. It was Mr. Bryce. Bryce. All right. Thank you. All you had to do was send a penny message, and that works perfectly fine. It makes sure that I visibly am forced to deal with your store credit as if it was an order. So here we are. Appreciate the 25 cents. Now this will go to your, let's see, Miguel Vasquez. Oh yeah, that's good too, because now I know what name to apply to. So you have two. I think I was whittling down one of them, wasn't I? Looks like the one I'm working on is the Antiquated Aries Mars. So this is going down to 351. All right, very good. Thank you so much. Mister, in my order, I forgot to write 50 to my slab away as well. Okay, no problem, Miss Sarah Dusenberry. 50 to your slab away leaves you with 480. So there you go, 480. And now it is Mr. Ryan's turn. Ryan Shapiro says spot number 6 and 7 in the mega sub list. Mega. Wow. Okay, Ryan. How's life going, Ryan? Ryan, life goes by pretty fast. I hope you stop and smell the Pokemon cards. Wait. You already got spots 1, 2, and 3, huh? You're taking a 50% shot at the Tyranitar sublist here. That's scary, man. That's a scary coin toss. All right. I will pray for you. Let's see what is next. Have a refresh on this. The gang's all here. What else we got down here in the Pokey Slab lair? Knockdown for 38. That seems too cheap. Whoa. That guy's not for sale, is he? Here's Mew. Mimikyu for 60, huh? Oh, that's not right. That's got to be adjusted for sure. Here's Yina. He seems kind of cheap. Oh, it's so cute. All right, so it looks like we got a couple slabs that might need checking up on. Like that Mimikyu has a 90, huh? Is that really right? It stopped. Mister, it's stopping. Mister, am I right? I forgot to write. Okay, we already did that. We took care of that. So there's a couple slabs that catch my eye. How about this Mimikyu? Mimikyu 075. This seems like a potential... Okay, here we go. Wait a second. So yeah, he's 100 now. Let me see. Okay, he's a little over 100, actually. That does not surprise me. This is a lovely card. This is $100 now. Mister, have a great night. I'll try to be in the morning for the 2 slabs. Oh, yeah. What were you trying to do with the 2 slabs? I have credit. So Gengar 9, I think the other one back 2 rows, second from the back. There's a Gengar 9. What's the name on your store credit? Here's a Gengar 9. Here's a checklist. Heracross, Poliwrath, SpongeBob. SpongeBob. All right. You let me know what you want to do with those, okay? I got to know what the name on the store credit is as well. Jay-Z, store credit Jay-Z. And you want Gengar and another card. You have $48. There it goes. That's been updated. Let me check the Myena. Myena feels like he might be underpriced as well. Myena. And his number is 072. He is not underpriced. All right, cool. So, Jay-Z, I got your stuff here. You definitely want this Gengar, right? So let's get this Gengar for you, Mr. Jay-Z, right now. Just a real fast thing. I wrote down Jay-Z on it. 48 minus 25. What is that? 23? 23 remains. You have 23 remaining. All right, 23 remaining, Mr. Jay-Z. You think over what you want. All right, we got that out of the way, guys. Let's go ahead and take care of the next oldest order with this, which is Anthony Rodriguez for the Tyranitar break, if not for the Charizard. You got it, man. Ooh, that took a while, huh? It was a $20 slab row, second left. Second left. Like this. No, nothing in here is $20. This is $20. Just this is $20. It's the Topps Halo checklist. I'm actually tripping over my words now. I've got to start speaking correctly again. Anthony Rodriguez. So you will be heading off to the Charizard. We have this new break, by the way, the Snorlax break. We also have this Charizard. So there's somebody already in there. Anthony, good luck. It's okay. I'll look back in the stream. No problem, man. Thank you very much. You did get the Gengar, okay? So I put the Gengar away for you. This is now 11 out of 16. What? Very good. For the rest, for the Magikarp. Oh, I think he changed his mind on this. Hold on, wait a second. I believe what happened was Anthony originally wanted that, but then he said, wait a second, that Magikarp's pretty sweet. Here it is, Anthony Rodriguez, the Magikarp. Mister, you must install more detected RAM. You're starting to overload. I'm going to need more dedicated WAM. How much dedicated WAM will we need for Minecraft? How much dedicated WAM do you recommend? There goes Anthony Rodriguez. Those little Taruka cards have been disappearing. They get gobbled up. Troy Downing for your birthday. What? Mr. Troy, how did I not even see this, Mr. Troy? Troy gave a $5 tip. Thanks, man. Wow, I had a nice birthday, man. You guys were really generous, actually. Sweet. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Any new tag 9s? Tag 9. Well, you know, we're going to have some new tag 9s when this next tag return arrives. They just finished a different tag return. Let's see. Look at this. What we got here? I got Mickey Mouse, a Snorlax, Tyranitar staff, Mantine 8, Hisuian, Samurott, Quilava 10. How many terabytes of blank do you have? Wow, that sounds like a question I should ask you, bro. All right, so here's Sarah Dusenberry, 1 jumbo pack break, 2 live customs, 10 perfect orders. All right, you got it. So we're going to start with the 2 live costumes. Ready? All right. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You know I can only watch people getting dirty if there's Pokemon cards involved, right? 1 and 2. 2 cold ones. 2 cold ones. I'm sorry, Miss Sarah. Let's get the jumbo pack break. See how that goes. Maybe that will go swell. Oh. Let's start snipping these. Already. Snipping this. All right. What if we could all see each other's search history? Wouldn't that be wild? We are. How crazy do you think I am on the crazy scale? What do you want to bet? As mod retracted the message. Don't worry, mister. Oh yeah. Let's snip this. Wow, your first mod job. Let's snip this. I bet some of you guys get crazy. There we go. Kind of like that guy that had the lawn darts and line in his trunk. Okay, so there we go. This is called a jumbo Japanese pack. You can buy one. It's in the menu. I think it's about $150. And it includes like one pack from all of our sets. You ready? All right, so we start out cold. How about the ninja? These are a little crazy because they can either be very lucky or they can be very unlucky. It could go either way. You do pick up the Ultra Ball, which in this set sometimes is considered the hit, but we're not looking for Ultra Ball. We're looking for Ultra Gengar. Lost a Bussy. Cold. Pokemon Go. We got to look at each one, make sure we don't miss a Ditto. Battle Apart. Here's Triplet Boot. Little Tinka-Tink. Here's a Lugia. Cold. Here is Crimson Haze. Electric Breaker. Wow, I just don't understand you. You just get so dang lucky. She just goes ahead and pulls herself a nice alt art melodic. You know, what's funny is it looked like you were having very bad luck. The beginning of the order, you missed 2 live customs, and then we're opening these packs, and already a bunch of them have passed, and nothing has come out, and then da-da-da-da-da. Here's an alt art melodic. What? Those sticker cards are going for a solid banking at 10. Do you know what movie I'm talking about? No. Here it is. Sadly, I am not a huge movie watcher. I do play a lot of games. No, I don't. Here it is. Ask me a Pokemon-related thing. I would know all about that. I probably wouldn't. Here's Obama Snow. Here's Charizard. Here's Heat Wave Arena. Here's the Night Watch. Oi! Oi! We're on the Night Watch! Here's Future Flash. Cold. My YouTube algorithm is pretty PG-13. My Instagram definitely rated R. My Reddit is NC under 17. I don't even try to look at hot girls on Instagram. My Instagram subscriptions are Pokemon cards, Pokemon cards, Pokemon cards. And despite this, if I keep scrolling through Instagram, eventually it turns into hot girls. And I go, what the? It's so wild because TikTok doesn't do that to me. When I scroll through my TikTok, it's all news. It's all business, baby. Politics, maybe a couple funnies, something informative. But Instagram's like, so you want to watch barely naked women, right? And I go, you know, my immediate thoughts, of course, are, well, yeah. But also the second thing I think is I could go on the internet anytime I want and look at actually naked women. And I kind of just want my Instagram to not be so, like, lewd, dude. It's like lewd as hell, man. And I didn't even choose it. That's the craziest part. You just keep scrolling through Instagram and they go, so you like Pokemon cards, huh? That means you probably like barely naked people or barely clothed people. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy because I didn't sign up for it. It just decided to push that stuff on me. There it is. Very nice. Good night and thanks. You got a really decent round in your jumbo pack, but you know, you still got to have 10 perfect orders too, okay? So we're going to get you 10 perfect orders. What's the hot break tonight? Well, the Charizard, I think, has like 4 or 5 spots left. You should do that, mister. Open a pack with me and show your cute face. What? All right, I'll show my cute face. Tossing this. Grabbing some of these. Oh, yeah. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Actually, here, let me just... Those are just hollows. Bought a case of Surging for $1,700. I would like your true opinion on it. Thanks. Surging Sparks, I mean, it's got Pikachu in it. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful, man. Beautiful melodic. I don't know, because Vivid Voltage also had a Pikachu in it, and it didn't do well. The real question is, how do you feel about the Crown Pikachu artwork? Like, is it a must-have artwork? I think he's a little plain. I think it's a simplistic card. So I think Surging Sparks will do okay. I don't know if it'll be the craziest card set, but I think he'll do okay. All right. Perfect order, Miss Sarah. This episode brought to you by Miss Sarah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. Ugh. I think that, yeah, I think it has a shot to do okay. I don't know if it'd be the top set. Everyone wants to know which one's going to grow the most, and I placed my biggest bet on Destined Rivals, actually. So that's where most of my money went, was Destined Rivals. Case of Ascended Hero ETBs. Ascended Heroes is pretty good. It's definitely got Mega Gengar in it. It's also got Rocket's Mewtwo, so you'll see me pick up a lot of that product as well. I don't know if Ascended Heroes is going to be the best set, though, but it's a pretty cool set. It's got a nice Hollow Psyduck and a nice Hollow Rayquaza in it. There we are. It's got that nice Pikachu in it with the Altart Pikachu there, which wasn't in the Mega Dream set. Man, that set's going to do pretty well, I'd say. Mega Dream's good. Here's Fletchling. Ooh. Sending for Psyduck. Alrighty. He's just a little $35 non-hollow. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. You just got 2 ARs right off the bat. Here's Mega Skarmory. Do you think Destined is already too high for the time period? Oh, I don't know. It's, who can tell? Who can tell? Because it just comes down to how much they decide to reprint it. Like, for example, they can ruin Mega Dream. You know that? They can print so much Mega Dream that it's no longer good. How do I know this? Because I watched them do it to Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates was back then with Hidden Fates, the whole alt art scene wasn't really a thing much yet. So people really did just collect the shiniest one, and nothing was shinier than Hidden Fates. It was such a good set. Shiny Charizard. And, you know, people just went absolutely nuts for that. And then they just printed it. And then they printed it some more. And then next year they printed it. And then they printed it some more. And then the year after that they printed it. And then they printed it some more. And by now, a card set that should have gone straight to the moon has a Charizard in it that's barely changed price. Will they do that with Mega Dream? I don't know. But they certainly could. So that's part of the equation. Everyone thinks it's just the popularity of the card, but it's also about how much of it are they going to print. And it can be in a bubble, you know. Everyone can just keep buying the reprint, buying the reprint, buying the reprint, buying the reprint, putting it in their closet, putting it in their warehouse, putting it in their bathroom, putting it in your mama's house, your baby mama's house, your ex-lover's stepmom's home, twice removed. And just keep stacking it up, and everyone's like, look at how high it is. But then, you know, it turns out there's actually a lot of it, and it's very slow to move. And then, you know, the slowdown occurs, and you're like, oh, this product isn't actually growing as fast. So it really, you know, it's very hard to truly know which set's going to go up the hardest and the fastest. You can track their price over time and make guesses. You know, maybe one breaks out, but, you know, everyone's also got so much data these days that they see something break out and they go, okay, quick, buy that one, as much of it as I can own. You know, and then that gives sort of a false, you know, a false data reading because it's just everyone thinking that one's way better than the other. Tyler Davis, Psyduck, you got it. Thank you so much, Tyler. Appreciate it. It's really hard. You know, for me, buying the Destined Rivals was easy. I just like Team Rocket. I don't need to think about it much more than that. I just like Team Rocket. Some of my favorite cards are Team Rocket cards. Big fan. I collected a lot of the Team Rocket Returns collection. You guys know that. I got a bunch of those Team Rocket Return Dragonites. Just a big Team Rocket fan. They're the bad guys. Every good story, if you're going to have a good hero, first you have to have a good bad guy. And the reason for that is because that is how the good guy has a purpose. Next up, we have our friend Steven Gonzalez. Steven Gonzalez orders 5 Poke Shuffles and 1 Ninja Spinner. Hey, what's up, Mr. Steven? Steven Gonzalez. All right, 5 Pokey Shuffles. All right. I like Destined Rivals a lot. Big fan of it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Mega Dream's such a good set, and it's a specialty set. How could they not just keep reprinting it? Do you think Destin's still a buy at the rate that it's at? It's pretty high already. Maybe not. Maybe not, because Destin, ooh, 2 live customs. Cool, man. You got a hit. Now, this cannot be re-rolled. You have to accept the pull. Okay, you ready? Some things are non-re-rollable, like this. The truth is, once you pull your live customs, if you pull something out of there, then you can re-roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there it is. He pulls the live customs on just 5 spots. So you're ahead. Good luck. 2 live customs. You could pull the Rayquaza Chase card out of there. You know, Destined Rivals does feel marginally better than some of the other sets, but it doesn't feel like it's a whole mountain over them. You've got Ponyard, and it's going to be 2 poker cards for you. Beldum. Okay. Boop. Boop. Boy, it's getting pretty late, guys. I better head off to bed soon. That's the thing now, you know, if I want to do this late night thing, I don't want to stay up all night, okay? Okay, capiche? Capiche? Boop. Now, this is still for Steven Gonzalez. Good luck, Steven. You watching, Steven? Did you catch this? I don't want you to miss it. You know what I'm buying? Pokemon Poker all day. Love Pokemon Poker. I'm not even exaggerating. Bought so much of it. Can I ask you about Ascended? Yeah, Ascended Heroes. That's Mega Dream and all that. We were just saying it seems pretty good. All right, Mr. Steven. I think everyone's going to perceive it as a really good one, and they're going to buy it, and then they're going to buy it, and after that they're going to buy it, and then a little bit later they're going to buy it. Steven C. Is this a new bag, Mr. Steven? Trying for a hit for Janice. Oh, all right. Let me grab. You can't be opening for Janice. Janice has got to open for Janice. Janice is the one who gets the big hits, man. I'm just teasing, Steven. That's all superstition, obviously. I just like to be silly. All right. What's Perfect Order's top pull? I haven't looked it up. Rather, I'll get impressed when somebody pulls it. That's a great question. I don't even know that answer, because it's like, it's a set with not a very good chase pull, but it's got a lot of nice bonus pulls. You know, the side pulls are nice. There it goes. Steven Gonzalez, Steven Gonzalez. He's the guy with the bag. All right, good. What else do we have? Here are my top 5 sets to invest in right now before it's out of reach. XY Evolution, Steam Siege, Burning Shadows base set, if you have the money. What? That's my list. How did you know? Joseph Smith says, 1 spot in the Charizard. Charizard. Mr. Joseph. Oh, my. We have this new break, the wonderful Snorlax. Now, here we go. Charizard. Why are people paying $120 in ETB for 9 packs when you could buy a case of pin collections for $280? FOMO or public stupidity? Hey, you're not calling me stupid, are you? I like being called smart. Ta-ding! I'm smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so we're up to 11. 11 fat ones in the Charizard. 5 remains. Mister wants all the cherries. Ha ha ha! All the cherries will go to me. I want them for myself. It's 2:49 at night. The stream has ran for definitely over 3 hours. Yeah, it's a good question, man. I think the best Pokemon to buy is the good Pokemon. Hey, mister, I don't know if you're getting online web orders. I did send an order, $10, about 40 minutes ago. 2 Poke Shuffles, Joseph Smith. Oh, I see. I do see it. It looks like because you have a couple different orders that it has become confusing for me, and I thought that I already did that one. You know, that happens with the website orders, actually. The website orders, they don't work like emails. You know what's nice about emails? When you're done with the email, it marks itself as read. That doesn't happen on the website. It just gives me a list, and I have to remember what we were on. So, Joseph Smith, 2 Poke Shuffles. Anything for you, baby. Ready? All right. So, the 2 Poke Shuffles of your dreams. These are the Poke Shuffles people dream of. It's called Poke Shuffle Heaven. 2 gold ones. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hey, I like this Lugia. Let's get him in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. $50 poster selling for $120 after release, and GameStop setting the same price as far past Shining Fate days. Okay, let's see. 017 Lugia T10. Yeah. Too much money in the Pokemon card hobby now. I don't like it. Make it poor again. I don't like it no more. You got Kim Kardashian. You got other celebrities. Didn't I see some other celebrities shopping for Pokemons? Oh, yeah. This is the Error Tanaka. Error Tanaka. That seems underpriced. This guy's underpriced, I'm pretty sure. I got update prices on these. Thank you, mister. I know I might go back to PayPal going forward. Oh, no, you're good, man. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to miss it. It's my fault, really. All right. It is bedtime. I had a nice birthday thanks to you guys. You guys are very nice to me. I really appreciate it. A lot of people came in here. Some people did a little birthday donation. Some people did kind of a big birthday donation. And then some people just opened up some really big orders, which is also kind of a birthday thing. So I want to thank you all. I'm 37 today or yesterday, however that works. And I'm feeling old, feeling it in my bones. And I hope you're feeling old too. Okay, so we can feel old together. And then we can rub lotion on each other or something like that. Just like in the movie, The Silence of the Lambs. So here's free first time for first time orders. If you're a first time order guy that's never placed an order before, keep this in mind. You got to try it sometimes. The orders are the entertainment, so you got to come in here and entertain us. I'm all done for tonight. The giveaway today was the box of Lost Abyss. Tomorrow we'll have another giveaway. And, I suppose I should mark myself down for that. So hold on. So 75 plus 60 should be 135. Now I'm going to go relax for a second. And then I need to rush off to bed so that I wake up at a reasonable hour, okay? That's what we're going to do, all right? I'll see you guys for the Saturday nighttime stream, which should begin around 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. If you don't want to miss it, smash the subscribe button so that YouTube will tell you. Thank you, everyone. I'm 38. What? We're like the same age. Don't forget your birthday, smooch. I have 2 shining ETBs I actually accidentally stashed and found put away in a case of Ascended, but now I want to rip my Ascended because 6,000 set a price for a month. Wow. Finished the Zard. Tomorrow, the Zard. Probably going to go off. Don't you agree? Highly likely. Thank you, especially Sarah and Mr. Brandon Warder. Both people placed really big orders tonight. You guys are very awesome. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice night.